There we go. That should be better. And we'll also do that. So that's taken care of. So I can close that down. Anyways, yeah. We are going to go ahead and where is this? What's going on? I don't understand.
Mm.
Where is my editor? Oh, there it is. Nope. Oh, there it is. Good. All right. We can come out of studio mode. There we go. Now I just see myself instead of to me. I don't think the world can handle to me. I can barely handle myself. Anyways, there we are. So we're going to go ahead and get started. We are in the Celestial Realms. They plane shifted, which kind of threw me for I actually thought there was going to be a TPK last week, and there almost was, thanks to our dear Naz, who is becoming this entity of pure good, where Bajra is kind of like, I might stay, I might not. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and get over there. We're going to go say hi to the players real quick.
I think it's still an emote only chat.
It is still an only emote chat because I haven't done it yet. Jeez. Oh my gosh. Only off. There we go. All right. There we are. Hi, everybody. There we go. And over here.
Hi.
Do it over here.
Hello.
Emotes. Hope you all have had a good weekend or a good week. This is what happens when I work all the time. So, but it's good. Anyways, hi, guys.
Hello.
Hello.
I'll say hi at once. There we go. Bajra,
How
Hi.
how are you?
That's me. Hi.
Good. Sears,
Hello.
how are you?
Doing pretty good.
Good. Ellen?
I'm hanging in there.
Right on. And Ohote?
I am here.
Very good. And last but never least, Naz, how are you? We're lucky.
Heck yeah.
She's like, yeah, I'm here. Don't ask me any questions.
Minimal effort, maximum impact.
Right, exactly. That's
We
what I'm
love
here.
Naz.
Anyways, when we last left off, you guys were in the vault, the holy temple / library of the god Odyrin. And you all have sent me a list of books that you wish to look for, which is awesome. And you've also written some other things that you would like to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of go around the table. And because I am the game master, I get to choose who will be first. And since VAR did not send me a list, we're going to go with Bajra.
Oh, well. What? Had me in the first half, I'm not gonna lie. I keep hearing myself and I'm feeling bad for everyone.
No, I can't
Okay.
hear you, but every now and again it clips.
You know what I mean? So yeah, my epic list. I need to go pull up the DM that I sent you. Because we talk a lot. Where did it go?
I don't know. I don't have it. You didn't send
I
me
don't
a list.
know. Did I sent you a
No,
list?
you didn't.
Don't.
The last conversation we had was on the 2nd.
And I even asked you, did you get my list? And you were like, yes. And then you deliberately ignored me.
Wait, the last time we actually
Yes. More books I want to read.
Yeah, I don't have that.
It was sent on the 1st.
No, it wasn't.
You
Pin
didn't
it.
get any of our lists?
I got your list.
Sorry.
She put me wrong.
That pin.
Love it.
Oh, there it is. I
Yeah.
see it
Oh,
now.
yeah.
See, I thought it was
yeah.
an April Fool's joke. It's April 1st.
Aha.
All right.
It's at least that.
No, it's serious gamer time.
Which one of those do you wish to find first?
First, just because it'll probably be priority sake, battle strategies from demonic battles of the past.
Okay. Charisma check.
Okay.
As you guys have spent the last 24 hours here, you're feeling very warm and welcome here. There's this sense of peace and harmony. Despite the fact there are books everywhere, there's celestial beings everywhere. Within this chaotic nature of this library, you have found a sense of peace for all of you
Perfect.
over
When
the
you
last
leave.
24 hours. The food, you've learned not to eat too much of it or to drink too much of the drink, and never eat anything that wiggles.
Slick it. That is 4 successes.
You find a minor book on strategies from the Great Demonic Battles, which covers the first 1,000,000 years prior to the Age of Mortals and the fights that demons had amongst themselves, how they fought against the Celestials, the good Celestials, not the gods themselves, and how they're also kind of connected to the Great Old Ones and a number of other entities. Again, this book has completely absorbed you. Make a willpower check, TS of 12.
Is 4.
You become absorbed in this book. Bajra has wandered off from the rest of the group and has disappeared into the library somewhere. And again, the library is this often shifting. It's like a dimension within a dimension within a dimension inside of a dimension, right? It kind of like is always shifting and moving. While you don't feel it, parts of the library come and go and pick up people or celestial beings, and it just kind of moves them around, right? In this huge gigantic tower that you can't see the ceiling from, and it's just this. Yeah, it's a dimension within a dimension within a dimension within another dimension. It's this. It's a yeah. I can't even really explain it because I have a hard time thinking about it myself because it's such an immense place to be. You can get lost for thousands of years. So, from Bajra, since Sirith is no longer there, we're going to go to Ellen.
Okay. Cool. First thing I'll do is once he kind of feels better from the food and everything, he's gonna start looking for books on the lives of the other survivors of the massacre of Draza Ovim.
So you're looking for life histories on each of the other survivors?
Yeah, he'd like to see essentially how they're doing these days.
Okay, you understand that will be one book per individual. Not like a summary of the group. It will be one book
Right.
per individual.
Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna assume he can do it without because it's not I don't know. Yeah, it's what he would do. Yeah. There's only 5 of them. Well, 6, but he doesn't really care about that one.
Roll. Give me a charisma check.
Okay. Come on, don't stop loading now. Oh, that's why it's not working. I'm not logged in. There we go. Odd 5.
How many successes is that? I don't know your charisma score.
Oh, right. Yeah, right, sorry. My charisma is, I believe, 70. Let me double check that. It is 70, so that is...
So as you're going along with this, as you're
8,
you kind of find one, and then you kind of...
Oh, wait. Do I roll again? Because it's not 5.
Yes, you continue. Basically, you don't need to. You're going to find the
Oh,
books. Okay. But as it's kind of like you find one book, and then there's another one, and you suddenly pick another one, and as you're going down there, oh, look, there's another one. And so you get all 6 books. You begin to read the first one. Give me a willpower check, TS12.
Okay. Yekites. I don't think that's 12. Let me see. No, yeah, that's only 6. 5.
You become engrossed in this first book.
Guess this guy led an interesting life.
So we'll go from Ellen back up to Sirith. Sirith, what are you doing during this time?
The first book that I want to find is I want to find any and all books on advanced alchemy.
Give me a charisma check.
Is 9 successes.
In advanced alchemy or just alchemy?
Yeah, more advanced forms of alchemy.
You are searching through a portion of the library that is relatively quiet. There's very few celestial beings here. And you come across a 27 volume of advanced alchemical concepts, theories, and formulas. Give me a willpower check, TS12.
That's 7.
We're getting there.
Yeah.
We're getting there. Being a problem. I'm sorry.
We'll come down to Hote. Hote, what are you doing at this time?
I'm first going to see if there are any artifacts around, specifically artifacts or books that could teach me to communicate across planes.
Give me a charisma check.
That is a 41. 49.
How many successes is that?
That's only 3 successes.
You find a small volume on communicating across planes of similar type. Give me a willpower check, TS10.
Oh.
Okay.
Ooh, you
Oh.
might actually make it.
6.
Uh-oh.
You said willpower?
Willpower.
Who can do it?
Now is not the time for you to stop working. Okay. My willpower is 90.
That's 9
I
successes.
won.
Oh.
You
I
become
won.
absorbed with understanding this particular thing.
Oh.
It's like one of those little tiny books, right? So like where Bajra is reading a book that's like that thick of a volume. You're reading a book that's like that big. Right? It's that big compared to this. I mean, right?
You could re-roll for a crit.
You already did crit, or sort of crit.
No, he almost critted.
Almost crit.
Almost.
So you become absorbed in this, and it takes over your entire. And all of you that have become absorbed with these books, they take over your entire being. Like you begin to feel this internal warmth and understanding connection to the library and to the vault in a very deep way. Var, what's Var doing right now?
Well, is
Since Var did not
Is
send me a list of books.
well, I told you what I was gonna do, but it's like Sirith now enthralled in the book. I can't talk to Sirith. So I guess I'm gonna look for a book on how to plane shift myself.
Jerk.
Is Luna here? Is Luna here? No way.
No, Luna
Nope.
and Eddie are not here.
Okay, I'll look for a book on how to plane shift myself. What do I roll?
Give me a charisma check.
No, okay, well, you don't have to worry then.
Yeah, watch her roll a critical. Watch them roll a
Yeah,
critical.
I'm worried.
Do it.
Do it.
What is it?
Oh,
That's not a critical.
non-critical.
Sorry, I shouldn't have been doing so much.
What is this? Hold on. That's no successes.
Oh,
So
honey.
you spend a couple of hours kind of looking for this book on how to learn to plane shift yourself, and you're like, how do I learn how to plane shift myself? And it's such a confusing concept for you. How do you want to do this? Tell me how you fail at this.
How I fail at this? I just maybe I don't know. I keep checking to see if Sirith is coming out of his trance, and then I guess keep looking down the library and just not sure where to even look, because I'm is it planar shifting or dimension shifting? I guess I'll look in D, or I guess maybe I don't know, hopping and just kind of switching between sections and just keep checking on everybody again. Failing at finding a book in a library.
This is a different check, but it's under willpower. Give me a willpower check, TS of 4. Actually, no. Yeah, TS of 4 as of right now, as you guys become engrossed in these books. Let me know what you got.
Me as well, or no?
5.
Yes. Well, yes, Var. You don't have to make 2 checks. You only have to make 1 check.
So make a willpower as well?
Well, just a single willpower check. It has to be a TS of 4 or better. Let me know who. Give me a thumbs up if you rolled a TS4 or better. Yes, and yes. We don't know what happened to Hote. Fantastic. Var, what are you going to do for the next 12 to 24 hours?
I know. Sirith told us that one book took 24 hours, so I know that. Is there anything else around? Can I make a search check just to see what's around other than books and beings, or even just what beings are around?
So this is not something that you need to make a check on. So as you're kind of going through the library, I guess the best way to describe the scene of the library is, have you ever seen the animated movie Spirited Away?
Yes.
Oh, don't make me cancel an episode of Tonight.
No. Yes, I have. I saw it. It's the one with the thing, and it's really the library scene was cool.
Those of you know what I'm talking about the bathhouse. There are an infinite number of beings that you've never seen before, beings that you recognize. There's Taja Hu here, but give me a perception check.
Okay. One success.
You notice something unusual about the various celestial beings and other entities that you see here. You just can't quite place your finger on it. Just something very odd about them. Other than that, what do you want to do for the next 12 to 24 hours? Do you want to eat? Do you want to sleep? Do you want to leave the vault? That is an option.
No, because I don't think I could get back in.
Fair enough.
I don't think I could get back in by myself. Does it look like someone's in charge of the vault? Does it look like there's an authority figure here?
Odyrin.
No, not Odyrin. He's upstairs. I don't need to go that
So
far.
are you looking like for a head librarian kind of concept?
Well, not necessarily like a librarian, like someone. Oh, I guess this is a library. Yeah, like someone who looks like they know the rules around here, like someone who I can ask directions to, like I can understand. Someone who would, yeah, maybe like a librarian, head librarian, or someone who just would understand the concept of what's going on in this library.
There are librarians in the sense that you can find. They are definitely angelic in their presentation. They are not archangels. They are angelic, and they all appear to be of a specific non-identifiable species. They're not quite Morpheus in the sense, like you know what I'm saying. They still have hands and feet, but and heads and faces and things like that. But when you look at them, you can't quite make distinct. You can They all look the same. There's no true distinguishing features between them. But these ones seem to be the ones that everybody kind of comes to, right? You see them every now and again where large groups of other species and other visitors are kind of crowded around, and they are moving with such speed in rotating and answering questions that their morphed like looks are blurred as well. They are a bright bluish green in color. Um, but that seems to be where everybody seems to be getting their information, or if they are in need of information.
Okay, if there looks like there's like lineup, I'll go in the lineup.
Well, it's not really a lineup. It's not like they're all
Okay.
lined up. It's kind of like there's an entity in the middle, and all these people are kind of like circled around them, right? And they kind of just make their way through. And some are easy questions. Some are, there's the where, the what, the why questions that are happening. Eventually, you get yourself kind of caught up into this area, like right in front of these entities. What do you want to do?
First, is there a way I can I know there's some skills, but if I can make even an unskilled check, is there a way to properly address these beings? Like if there's a specific divinity? Is that etiquette or info gathering? I'm not sure.
It would probably be more etiquette than it would be anything.
Okay.
Understand, what I want you to do is I want you to role play to me how you would approach addressing this entity. You all are yawning. You guys have been up too late.
It's late already. Sorry. I just go up to them once I'm in the middle or something, and I just excuse me, we're all mortals. My friends seem to be enthralled by these books. I was wondering if there's any way I could get an explanation of how this all works for us.
Make me an etiquette check.
Etiquette check for that?
Etiquette.
Okay. That's untrained. Hold on. So that's untrained is 30 plus the modifier?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No, nothing.
So, never been here before. You kind of turn, onto this being, and you ask this question. It kind of stumbles out of your mouth the way you do it, and it kind of in its fast rotation movement, it literally stops and stares at you for a moment. He goes, "Quite the question you have there. What actually begins is, and it goes into this long, deep, in-depth detail that ultimately basically says the following: the longer you stay here and your friends are involved in discussing and finding books of their worth and their etiquettes and their desire, the more they will want to stay here forever.
Oh.
And then it begins shifting and answering questions again.
Thank you. I'll move away. All right, I'll kind of wait by the group of people. I'm not sure exactly how much time has passed, but I'm gonna just wait very vigilantly for whoever budges first, and I'm gonna absolutely be like, do not grab another book as soon as the first person moves.
Here's the problem with that. They're scattered throughout the library.
Oof.
Like I
Okay.
said, it's dimensions
Right.
with dimensions with dimensions.
Okay.
Bajra is nowhere. The only one that's on the same floor of you with you at this moment is possibly Ellen.
That makes sense.
Okay. I'll yeah, I'll stick by Ellen then, and I'll just, as soon as he budges, I'll just be like, okay, don't grab another book. Gotta get the others, and after that.
All right. After about 12 hours, Ellen, you're very hungry, by the way, Var, at this point. Ellen kind of like stutters, comes out of it and puts the one book he was reading, kind of just absentmindedly, just puts it on the shelf in front of him.
He closes his book and puts it on the shelf?
Yeah, and he's still got 5 more in the other hand.
Okay, so I'll just put my hand on top of the 5 more and be like, we should put these away. I just spoke with the, I believe, librarian. The more we read these books, the more we'll be essentially tempted to stay here forever, and we really need to get back. I didn't want to be here in the first place. We really need to get back. Let's just collect everyone and get out of here.
It's all right. It's only been a few minutes.
With that, Ellen, make me a willpower check of TS of 6.
Oh, come on.
It's doable.
Yeah, not with that though. That's only 1 success. Can I use heroic luck?
Sure.
Alright, so let me do the math on that. That might be 5. That's either 5 or 6. We're about to find out. Alright, so it's...
You would have to have a willpower of 100 to make that 6.
Then, yeah, nope. Nope, yep, that's 5. My willpower is 95. Ah!
So as you put your hand on his books, Var, and you begin explaining to Ellen, Ellen does respond to you with the kind of intent of, it's only been a few minutes. And you're like, no, it's been 12 hours. Ellen, from your perspective, you're starting to feel like you don't want to leave because there's so much knowledge here, so much information that you could assimilate and maybe make a better place for the world, that you are desiring to read more.
It's only been about 5 minutes. I mean, I can get through these books and then we can head.
It has not been 5 minutes. It's been about 12 hours.
Well, that's impossible.
Yeah, it's
not
impossible. It makes no sense to you, Ellen. None.
Here, maybe we'll just put these back and we'll get the others and we'll just talk about this later.
I mean, I could just read through these while we go get the others and,
You haven't moved as you're reading them, though. I don't think that's going to be possible.
You're not making sense.
These books...
Right?
Yes, it's the books. They're different. We're on a different plane. Things are not going to make perfect sense. I think we should really just put these away, and I'm going to move to kind of take the books away.
Willpower check, Ellen, TS of 4. She's taking away something of importance to you. They are taking something away of importance of you.
That is exactly 4.
Do you let them, or do you want you to fight them?
His first impulse would be to fight, but then his reflex would be, no, this is Var. We don't fight Var. So he'd probably just kind of stand there staring at them in confusion. Because he's got these conflict of emotions that he's not sure how to process. Because none of them make sense to him in this moment.
Sirith can send us back here if we really need to. Let's say we can come back for these if we really need to, but right now would
just
not be
take
the
books
time.
with us then, in that case.
Maybe you can ask the librarian. I'll go get the others.
Oh, okay. I can watch after the books while you go get the others.
I think maybe you shouldn't touch the books for a little bit. I'll put them back on the shelf.
Don't put them back. Just hold on to them, at least.
We'll know where they are.
Okay, where's the librarian?
Oh, right there. I'll point to where they are.
Okay. He'll kind of stagger off towards the librarian, very out of it.
Var, go ahead and give me a charisma check.
Remember, you're bonded to
You
Sirith.
should always boost your charisma.
I don't ever.
All your characters are like charisma's the
Doesn't
dumbest
matter.
and you do everything with charisma.
Oh, whoa!
Hey!
Amazing.
Let's go.
I'll get that
Cool.
crit.
First off the bat, give yourself a heroic luck,
It is
Yes.
correct.
and then
That's-
roll another d10 for more successes.
For more successes.
Var said, I'm finding everyone now.
Var's
Yeah.
like, I need to do this.
Okay, hold on. So that's 10 successes.
You head off into again. Remember, this thing's a shifting of shelves and walls as you move, right, and dimensions. You head off in one direction, and then you find yourself suddenly kind of almost face to face with Bajra as she's whipping through this massive volume on these battles, and again, she's going by it very, very fast, and it doesn't look, even though the book is wide open, right, there's equal number of pages on either side. She's moving pages, and neither side is getting larger or smaller.
That's weird.
I mean, I didn't see anyone try this yet, so I'll just like start by trying to talk to her. Like, Basha, we should really try to get out of here. I don't think
Utterly
that.
ignores you.
Like she's doing now.
Yeah, perfect. The books they're a bad idea. It'll make you want to stay here longer. It could be pretty dangerous if we just ignore everything that's going on back home with you. We should really get going.
No response.
All right, I'm gonna try to take the book.
Take the book. Do you take the book?
Yeah.
Bajra, willpower check TS8.
No.
Dodger, please.
You know how she solves all of her problems,
I
right?
know, but
That's
listen.
3.
No.
Bajra, you are suddenly awakened from a dream of watching battles happen over a million years, and you feel this incredible urge to just begin to wail on the person who has the book. As you look up, Var is there. Give me a you don't have martial arts, but you have brawling, right?
I do have brawling.
Give me a brawling check.
Oh shit! Now we gotta open up the abilities because I have brawling.
Great.
Oh no!
Don't kill Var.
I don't want to kill Var, but like I took abilities to be able to
Var's like-
kill things better.
Hold
I'm
on.
just trying to save everyone's
Nice.
life here.
That is 7 successes, and I need you to make a stamina check.
First off, make a willpower. Make your physical defense. TS of 7.
Okay.
Var.
Yes, I
Physical
will.
defense. TS of 7.
Be nice, please. I can't
Okay.
see them.
Possible.
What is this? Oh,
17.
yeah, I can clear that.
Okay.
Did you get 7 successes?
I got more than 7, yes.
Yeah, so they kind of like dodge, and they've still got this book, Baja. Make another attack.
Okay.
Ah,
Now,
wait.
that stamina check only applies if you physically hit them, correct?
If I hit them, yeah.
Correct, okay.
5.
Now, while you guys are doing this, you still have your full actions and stuff, right? This isn't like combat versus an enemy. This is you guys kind of like PvPing it without, so you can do other things, Var.
Yeah,
Like damage Bajra.
I don't want to damage Vajra. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna tell her to calm down.
Well,
You don't have that spell.
Right? Calm.
I wish.
That's my.
Wait, what
You should
do?
go find a book on the calm spell. Maybe that'll help.
How to calm Bajra.
Okay, sorry. I'm gonna make my physical defense right. Excuse me. Having a hard time. What's my TS for physical defense?
5.
Come on, be nice again. Okay. I don't think that's 5.
You can use heroic luck to reroll it.
Well, I just want to see how many it is first. Yeah, I'll reroll that. Okay, that is 5.
we did.
Okay, I'm gonna try and can I do an action as well after defending?
Sure.
If I successfully like defend everything, I'm also allowed to do that teleport thing and stun her.
Sure.
So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna teleport behind her and like she's technically gonna be stunned if she doesn't think she has a resistance to that. But anyways,
Yeah,
and
I'm gonna use this one.
okay. Well, I'm gonna just try
How
to.
are you immune to stun again?
Champion of Lear.
I'm gonna just like
Those are the attributes you let me keep for my damn fearness. But the physical attributes with the all my physical and spell immunities I keep.
Nice.
After teleporting, I'm gonna try and like grapple just to kind of like get control of her.
Yeah. Okay.
Listen, I don't know what else to do.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I would be doing the same thing. It's just that
I
laugh
know.
because it's Bajra. It's like
I know.
I mean, come on.
But
It's
listen.
the Black Widow on crack times 5.
Listen, I know.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna roll. I guess that's martial arts, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay, what did I roll?
Have you taken
Me too.
any of the martial arts abilities like Style of the Snake, Style of the Tiger?
No.
Should have, because now you would have Style of the Dragon, which would allow you to do some incredibly awesome things.
I know. I just don't use them very often, but I should because when I use them, it's useful. It's always to grapple people. Okay, so that's 10 successes.
Ma, give us a physical defense, Baja. 10 success.
I gotta bust out the calculator for this one.
Just roll your dice first.
I know, I'm getting there. Nine successes.
So you get 1 success off. You zig, she zags, and you clip her in the chin or shoulder.
Well, I'm trying to grab her.
Okay, so
grapple her.
Okay, so actually, then what you've done, you actually grappled Baja.
Okay.
What do you do with the book then? Do you let it drop to the floor?
I'm gonna put it back on the shelf.
Oh, my stat.
You don't have the time to put it back on the shelf and
Okay,
grab
yeah.
Baja. So it's either drop it or you failed to grab Baja.
Okay, I'll just throw it, on the floor.
It's just a drop. It's not like you throw
Yeah,
it.
sure.
You just drop it.
Drop.
All right,
Yeah.
Baja, you are grappled.
I'm just gonna calm down.
I have my bodyguard ability, Freedom, and I can roll against being grappled.
Yes, you can.
What is that roll against again?
It's going to be your.
Because you keep pulling up a spell, but I don't have a spell to roll against. I am just going to body slam poor Var into a bookshelf.
Stop!
I actually have to look it up. Hold on.
Oh my gosh.
I'm trying to help you. Your people are back home. They're
so basically, you don't have. It's not a casting. It's a thing you can do. It basically has it's a spell, freedom, which has a total number of successes equal to half your character rank. So at this time it would be 10, correct? Gotta say, I like these new little awesome little ribbons I have here. Allows me to flip to sections very quickly. Except freedom is not in one of the things I thought you would do.
I never anticipate being grappled, but when I am prepared.
I am prepared.
The flaying poor Var.
Freedom basically gives you the ability to
say no.
Basically, you gain a new grapple check with a +1 per every 3 successes, so 3, 6, 9. So at a +3 to being grappled. So
it's a +3.
It's a plus because you have it's basically your rank 21, right? Half your rank would be what, 10 and a half. Well,
yeah.
10. So you gain another grapple check with +3 successes to your bonus.
Oh, so Var needs to attempt to grapple again?
No, you have to attempt to escape the grapple. So it's just a grapple check. So it's strength. Oh my gosh. You really want to do things. Would you stop?
I just want to play the game.
If you want to escape it, right? If you want to escape it, you may attempt it with an opposed strength or an agility check since she's got you grappled. So it's either a strength or agility check +3 successes.
Oh, I'm going agility.
Me? Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, Var.
No, well, yeah. Understandable. Do I also roll agility?
No, you've already got her grappled. So she's trying to escape, and the spell Freedom gives her an additional 3 successes in that attempt.
Right, but what is she rolling against?
Your 1.
Oh. Yeah, good luck failing that.
9.
Yeah.
9. Yeah, she slips out, and she turns, and she's in a fighting stance. She looks down at the
The
book.
book is on the ground.
She begins to reach for the book.
I feel like
We're consistently making the trend of Bajra is unconscious 90% of the campaign.
I'd like to.
And it becomes everyone else's problem.
I hate the fact that I even have to play your character. Other than the fact is that your only obsession right now, bar anything, is reading that book. And someone who stole it from you is like, you're like, give me the fucking book back or I'm going to beat your ass. And
Yeah,
they didn't, so you're like, I'm going to beat your ass.
I'm gonna beat your ass. Yeah.
I'd like to activate my shield
And it's not
and
90%
keep the.
of the campaign.
It's like 70.
What?
Or at this point it's been a while since you made me roll that willpower check, and now it's
been
gone.
like
so
7 months, and now it's gone.
Yeah.
So
Not
been like
that bad.
10%.
10%.
I want to activate my shield with the book in it. Nothing can get through.
Wait, what shield are you activating?
The arm shield that I got from my knights. It's the same as power shield at Paragon.
And you are activating this on
Myself and the book. See if that calms her down.
So you're gonna. So the book is on the ground. You are literally. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, is this
Okay,
bad?
This is fun. And you're at Paragon level with this.
What have you done?
Yeah.
So
Oh, no.
basically,
It's an
Baja,
item, but yes.
They create a large dome-sized barrier of force around them that stops all forms of damage from entering. This barrier force is equal to 10-foot diameter per 10 fatigue points. So you're gonna have to spend at least 10 fatigue points, Bar, and the shield will last for 1 turn per rank.
Is it It's an item though that's generating this. Do I spend fatigue?
Yes, because you still have to power it.
Okay.
Rank. It's gonna be there forever.
It does, but it does run out though. Then.
Well, it
Yeah, it does or no. But I'm gonna. Man, I don't know what to do. Yeah. Okay.
Well, let me intercede here as the GM. Baja, you begin wailing on this thing, and you are just like, wham! I mean, like a downtown person on PCP, right? Just wham, wham! You just slamming. Your fists start to bleed as you just pound into this thing. Make a willpower check, TS of 6.
Well, that's doable.
Each turn this goes by, you're going to take 10 points of fatigue damage. Is that an ought to?
That is an ought to, baby!
About a minute into pounding on this thing, you begin to just wake up. Your hands are bleeding. There's blood floating in the air in front of you. You feel like maybe you broke your pinky. And there's Var kind of standing in front of you, and you can see the smear of blood kind of going down this invisible force in front of you. And Var is just looking at you like, okay, calm down. Go.
Baja?
Var?
Have you...
What? I gave that up. I wasn't gonna do that. Why are you behind? I'm just gonna smudge my blood. Why are you behind this? Ow. How many points of damage did I take?
By this time, 15.
Oh!
Just... You seem very intent on getting this book back, and I was trying to explain. It seems like a bad idea. Are you still upset?
This can't possibly be a bad idea. We have unlimited knowledge at our fingertips. The opportunities that this has.
Make another willpower check, TS of 6.
Okay. That's 8. I'm fine.
The warm feeling of you being here is now kind of replaced with this neutral, null, dull feeling, like an addict coming off of a 3-day binge.
I was trying to explain. I talked to the librarian. I think they said for mortals, it's kind of... The more you read the books, the more you're going to want to stay here, and we have things we need to get to back on our plane. You know this.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Um,
So,
Yeah.
are we? You're alright?
I'm okay, I guess.
Okay, I'll
There's,
take the shield down. And I'll
mean-
put the book back on the shelf at this point.
but I mean, just while we're here, there's still so many questions I have about what's going on, and I can't think of a better place to get answers. So just one, just one more, and then I just okay, two. I'll be okay. Maybe three more, and then I'll be done. I just while I mean, while it's here, while we're here, there's. I mean, it's stupid to like, turn this away. This is unlimited access to knowledge. There's
Right.
nowhere else in the world that we are going to get this.
What good is that knowledge if you never get to apply it? If you're just stuck in a vacuum of just learning and you never get to go out and use it?
Oh, I know I need to use it. I don't want to go in unprepared. And there's too many things I don't know about it. I don't want to fuck this up.
I know, but I think this is going to be more of an obstacle. You're facing something huge. I don't know if you'll ever feel prepared.
Try to feel as prepared as I possibly can. 3 books. And I'm done.
I don't think it's going to be 3 books.
I know it'll just be 3 books. That's all I'm gonna do.
How long do you think you spent on that book and the book before?
15, 20, maybe 30 minutes.
Well, you remember Sirth told us it was about 24 hours before. Now it's been, well, over 12 for this one. It's just going to take up all of our time. We really need to get going. If we really need to, we can come back.
I don't think we have the chance to come back. I mean, just getting here almost wore Seerth completely out. I mean, just 3 books, I promise. And then we'll go.
That's 72 hours, Var. And an increasement in the possibility of that Bajra will never want to leave.
Do you want to stay here forever?
No, of course not.
Do you want to potentially miss something huge on your home plane? We don't know what's happened in just the 24 hours that we've been here. I didn't even want to come here. We don't know. There was an army when we left. We don't know what's happened. It's not going to be 3 books.
Facing armies is what Rakas do. We're fighters. We're warriors. We're a military of our own. Even the most peasant among us are warriors. Hell, we've been in war for as long as I've been alive. With you. And now I'm facing a bigger threat than even Sudehak. I can't fuck this up.
I'm trying to
I'm-
help you.
I understand. But where else am I gonna figure out what the hell that thing in the dungeon was? What am I gonna figure out what's going on? With my mom? It just... I don't know enough to go back 3 books. And I'm gonna walk away. Gotta remember, I am 17.
Okay, well, I'll just call
Girl
out.
child.
I'm going to talk to Sirith. I'm not staying. I'll see if I can find a way to communicate. See if I can get the info back on what's happening.
I want to kind of intercede as your GM on this. Understand, Var, from what you understand, from what the librarian told you, that as they progressively gain more knowledge, they progressively want to stay longer and longer and longer. Mechanically, that means the willpower checks are going to go up by 4 every 12 hours until they can no longer succeed at those. Once they've failed, they're no longer a PC. They become a repertoire of NPCs. This is death without death.
Oh, this is it's the worst.
Okay, well,
I just want you to understand that information before you decide to leave Bajra.
okay. I'll say that, and I'll see if she actually tries to reach for the book again.
Oh, we've moved on. We're going for a different book now.
She's
In
going
her
for another
7
book?
Yeah, in her 17-year-old vision. Remember, she's only 17, right? She
Little
kind
baby.
of gets what's going on, and she literally storms off like a teenager who's been told, no, you can't have the car keys for this weekend because you were doing something wrong. Like,
I'm going to my room. And I'm
going
gonna
to my
blare
room.
emo music.
Yeah, exactly. All night
Eh.
long.
Okay. Okay, so I guess I'll follow her when I realize she's actually serious. Bajra,
Once you...
I don't know how to... You can't just muscle your way out of this. It's going to trap you.
Var, how old are you?
19. I'm not much older.
The children are fighting.
The children are fighting.
Alrighty then.
Oh man, you're gonna pull the when I was in high school thing, and you
What?
graduated last year. I remember back in high school, you graduated last year. Shut up.
What? I don't understand.
Yeah, that's so Var, what happens is when in the United States, I don't know how it is with Canadian teenagers, but when kids in the United States kind of graduate, they get this feeling of I am better than you, and you're in high school, so you're going to listen to what I have to say because I am older than you, I know more than you, and
You just said she's gonna die,
Yeah.
and I know that. I'm not just gonna be like, okay, but
No, I
die
was
then.
explaining the reference that Bob.
Oh, okay.
saying.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This is like whenever you're picking on freshmen.
Except it's to save the freshman's life.
Like, don't worry. I know. Don't worry. That teacher is going to ruin your life.
To see you telling a freshman how bad that teacher is, and the freshmen just don't care.
Don't care. It's
Yeah.
fine.
I'm gonna
Everything's
ace this
great.
class. She
But-
couldn't be terrible to me. Okay, buddy.
She's a cute
Okay.
professor. There's no way a cute professor is mean.
No.
Have you seen the outfits she wears to class?
I'm just, yeah. You said addict, and I'm a teenager, so I'm like, you know what? Fuck the authority.
Lore is my drug.
Lore is my. You know what? Yeah. I've got a list of like 7 books here, and I'm like, you know what? I'll narrow it down to 3.
So we're gonna handle this mechanically. Var, give me a
Oh
convince
no.
roll. Bajra
Oh.
will do an opposing.
I'm gonna give myself a plus with heroic luck here.
Skepticism roll.
Do it.
I'm just,
Oh no.
okay. Convince.
Convince.
Okay, I'm giving myself a plus because I'm not convincing.
Dave Bajra.
Okay, convince. Come on. Okay. Let's.
Oh well.
What'd you do?
Much worse
Okay.
than you.
Okay.
What's my TS?
Hold on. Okay. 7 successes. My God. Okay.
You have so during your role playing kind of there. That's why I wanted you to roll. You kind of made your case, and however you guys want to, how Bajra wants to respond to it with her, the mom teenager looking over the girl teenager, going, "No, you need to stop it. I'm older than you. I'm better than you. You should listen to me."
Just one then. And I give you in conscious full authority to use whatever force you need to if
I'm not gonna use force on you, Bajra. That's not
I give you full
ethical.
permission.
No, that's not how that works.
Then find Ahote. He'll do it gladly.
Gosh.
He's
Just-
been waiting for a
you've-
chance to hit me.
You've already read one book.
I didn't even get to finish that one.
No, you read one book before. We both read one book. Can we count that?
No, I need one more. I need just one more, because I think trying to figure out what that thing in the dungeon is going to make everything so much easier. That's going to be my one thing. Because I don't know what it is. I don't think Sirith knows what it is. I don't think
We'll
Ahote
figure
knows
it
what
out on our plane.
I doubt we'll have the time to, because the instant we go back to our plane, we're going to be back to fighting whatever the fuck Uldazar throws at us.
But those things are happening right now, and no one's there to defend whoever needs defending.
I wouldn't. They're all fighters. You know, I wouldn't dismiss them.
I'm not saying that, Vajra. I just mean there's only so much even an army can take, and an extra hand can never hurt.
I understand.
And it's your mother, and I know you want to help her in ways that other people may not have the compassion and the viewpoint for.
Let me have the one, and then we'll go. They'll survive another however many hours.
Again, Var. This isn't so much about them surviving. It's about Bajra never leaving.
I know. I'm just trying to convince her trying to see what works to convince her to not.
Well, she got.
get out.
You got how many successes?
I got. There was a difference of. I got 7.
And you
I got 2.
Two. So there's
I
a
got
difference of 5 successes there, Bajra. I mean, Var is really kind of. I mean, they've almost. The way I see it, I'm going to describe it since physically, Var's got both hands on your shoulders, and he's doing one of those, looking into your eyes, like, listen, they're going to need you more than they need the knowledge. Your people need you more than they need your knowledge. Gotta learn how to hit them in the right spot. Var, please check your DMs.
She's trying to talk back to me. Rude.
Oh my gosh. No.
Oh no.
No.
Say it.
No.
Var, say
I'm
it.
being nice.
That
I'm
is
like,
nice. That is being nice, but that's gonna drive home the knife. That
It's
Nico,
not.
Nico, I'm giving you. If she says it, I'm gonna give you +5 heroic luck.
All that's doing is removing the sugar coating.
She needs it, and you know this.
Come on, Var is very
don't be
blunt.
Naz. Be Var. Var would be like, all right, I'm gonna put on my bitch pants now. Listen here.
I mean,
I don't know.
Var
I tried
is
so
very
hard
much
not
Naz
to
is
react
the only
because that was
problem.
the DM, and nobody on the stream is gonna see it unless she says it.
Unless you
But
say
I
it,
tried
no one's
so
gonna
hard.
know why this.
I
action
tried
is
so
taking place.
hard, but I couldn't.
Nas, if you want to convince her, this is your way.
That's so
This is
mean.
guaranteed.
It's
No, what
the
makes it
hard
worse
truth.
is that they're here. Oh boy.
Maybe there's a nicer way to phrase it.
Stop pulling the punches. Just say it. For those of you who are watching us at home, there was a comment made in the DM of our Discord about what Var should actually say by Nico, which is actually true. And I stopped from saying it because I didn't want to give too much fuel to that fire without Naz throwing the wood on it. So we're waiting now patiently for Naz to. I will give you another +40 to your philosophy points.
Oh my god. Oh
Me?
no, you're bribing. You're bribing.
Yes.
That's not a nice thing to say.
We've
That
resorted to
is.
bribery.
It's
And
not
you
nice.
get +5 heroic lux to
Okay.
Naz, to Nico if you say it.
Think about it
Okay,
like
well
this.
now you're
Nas.
bribing me with being nice to others, so I'm gonna do it.
Think about it. Think about it like this. You're not being nice, but you're doing what's best.
You're doing the right thing.
You're doing the right thing. And that
And
right there
ultimately,
is adhering to your own personal code of honor
That's
that you created for VAR, and that's why I'm giving you those points. You are sticking your ground so far, and you're like, listen. Man, we
All
should
right.
have more people watching this because this is intense. Like, you need to, this is
Okay.
gonna be one of those moments we need to like clip out.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry,
I
I'm being
feel
mean.
so bad. No, you're good.
No, listen. Sometimes a little bit of brutal honesty goes a long way.
Tough love. That's what.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess.
You gotta figure she's a princess. She's been coddled a lot.
Okay. Alright, well, they'll kind of like stand back and kind of like look at her, kind of like waiting for an answer.
Just need the one, and then we can go.
You need to be with your people.
And they will. I don't want to come to them barely like. I want to come back to them great.
But you've already left before. You can't make the same mistake if you've already made with your siblings. You have to be there, Bajra. Now.
Good point. And she's like flexing her hands again, so like her claws are digging into her palms and they're bleeding a little. She's fighting the urge to punch.
You promised them.
You're right. I did promise them. Fine. We'll we'll find the others and we'll get out of here.
Willpower check TS4.
Okay.
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 Who's got this?
Oh, sick! 8!
You no longer feel the need or desire to gather as much information as you can. The toxicity of the curse of knowledge has left your system.
Okay. Yeah, let's go find the others. We'll meet back at the table. I think that's where I left all of my siblings.
Thank you. I'll look as well.
Okay.
So that happens at about the 12th or 13th hour of the continuation that Ahote and Sirith are in. Give me a charisma check. Naz.
Can I ask Bajra to look for Nico, and I can just use bonding with Sirith to find where he is, or is it not direct?
You can do whatever you want. It's pretty direct. I mean, you will know pretty much where they are. Is that not correct, Sirith? I mean, that's what that ability allows you to do, right? Almost like pinpoint their GPS location on Google Maps.
Radar.
It's
honestly, it's what
Hold on, I got a Life 360 Sirith. He's
Yeah,
right
he's on the
there.
Life
You go
360.
find a
It's
host.
literally Life 360. Like, oh, whoa, how do I get to that dimension?
Okay, hold on. I gotta find Sirith's dimension. You go find a Hote. Okay.
If they are
Was that
made-
what the?
If they are different dimensions, I'm pretty sure it only works if we're on the same dimension in plane.
Yeah, but it's a dimension within a dimension, so it's like a pocket dimension of the dimension that you're in. So that's why I'm like that's why I said I couldn't fully explain to you. You're on the same plane. You're just in a different dimension within the same plane. It's like going from your bedroom to your living room, but there's a gap of infinite time and space in between the two. So I'm going to allow her to attempt it. Allow them to attempt it. And when they do, I will then give them a. It's what's the abilities prereq? Does it have a prereq attribute?
No, it's just the
Charisma?
radius. Wait, is it? I thought it was just ability, and then it's the radius based on your charisma modifier. Excuse me, I will simply find it.
Surprised there's not a like 360 on the.
Charisma 65 is the ability prereq.
Give me a charisma check, Var.
Damn, I thought I was getting out of the charisma check. Okay.
Just when you think it's gonna get easy.
Nothing.
You have no idea. You have no idea directly where Sirith is.
Even with the ability?
That's why I was having you do a charisma check. Because again, if you're on the same plane within a certain amount of your charisma diamond, you know what's going on, which I believe is up to 1,500 feet, isn't it?
It's 500
modifier.
So it's 500 feet per charisma modifier.
And that's a general ability, right?
Yep. The prerequisite was width 75.
Width 75. So go ahead. I'll give you a wits check. Let's go ahead and do that again. Let's go ahead and do a wits check.
Do I just change what I?
I think you may have had it miswritten. It's been a wits check.
I'm looking at it in the book. It says charisma 65.
Are you sure?
Page 150.
I'm looking at it.
150.
It says,
there's been
an
different
update.
bond.
It says bonding ability requirements with 75.
It still says charisma in my book then, and I have the updated book. I have that updated.
Don't make me pull this up. Don't make me whip this thing out.
I have 150. On page 150, I have bonding is width 75 as well.
Yeah, the prerequisite is with 75, but the range is 500.
Yeah. That's what I have as well.
Apparently, I had both the old and the new book named new for some reason.
It doesn't help when you name the same file, the same thing there, pal. Yeah, even in the updated PDF, it actually says width 75. It's a very low merit point cost. I mean, everybody should have this. This is like Family Circle, Life 360.
I'm thinking of
I
doing it
tried
for
that with
Barbara
my
next.
family. I can't.
So I think the problem with that is when I took it. Oh no, my wits is good. So yeah, when I took it, it was because it was charisma because my wits wasn't good enough to take it when I took it.
See, what's the prerequisite?
75.
75.
Yeah, I'm not high enough.
In wits?
I'm not smart. Yeah, I'm not smart. I hit things.
Okay, do I just change what I use or do I re-roll?
No, re-roll.
Okay.
I have it by 2 points.
The heck, guys?
Intelligence and wits are two of my stats that I have not increased since rank 1.
Holy moly. That's okay, I did that with charisma. Pretty much. Okay, it's 3 successes. No, four successes.
After about an hour or two of wandering through the library and kind of like shifting through various hallways and rooms, you kind of stumble across Sirith, who is sitting on the floor, cross-legged, with a book in his lap, and he's kind of got that kiddish thing where they kind of got their hands on their knees and they're kind of like reading the book. But unlike Basher, who was flipping through the book, the pages are just moving by themselves. What do you want to do?
I'm not a...
You're now messing with someone who can cast magic.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I mean,
but he doesn't hit as hard.
I can't see.
Watch your tongue.
I two-shot a demon.
Yeah, he
Right?
definitely became a nuke.
Yeah, but not like this.
No, he definitely became a nuke one time.
And we got the don't cast magic guy, but maybe that's just because he wasn't a follower of Odyrin. The little guy who was like, you can't cast anything.
Oh,
but that was for Ahote, so maybe Sirith's allowed.
That pixie better come up for you.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try it. Sirith, and just gonna like expecting nothing.
I expect nothing.
Sirith.
No, again, there's no response until you physically interact with their book or them.
Okay, can I try like tapping his shoulder?
Sure.
I'll do that.
Tap, tap, tap. No response. It comes back to you.
Okay. Alright, well I guess I'm gonna just
Hit him.
Can I
Think you would have learned your lesson with Bajra?
yeah, can I put things out of my shield? Like could I reach out or no?
No, it's an impenetrable force.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Stops
grab
all damage.
I'm gonna grab the book and try to activate my shield as quickly as possible.
All right, so let's do this. Go ahead and grab an. Let's go ahead and give you an agility check, straight up, no TS. If
Okay.
you're successful, you grab the book because again, you kind of got to lean down and grab it out of his lap, right? And then you got to kind of like move back and like activate your armband for the power dome, shield dome.
What is it? Yeah, that's no TS, it's 4 successes. Yeah.
Sirith. Willpower check 6.
Not that I'm evil, but I just realized someone could have definitely come around and just pickpocketed all of us.
That is 7.
Yeah.
You are, again, in the same description and the same kind of concept that you are that I gave to Selkie and Bajra. The book suddenly disappears, and your mind goes blank for a second, as though it's staring into a white, hot, burning light as this information is suddenly ripped from your head, and you look up, and Var has kind of you recognize Var only because of it's Var, and then you kind of recognize that they've got something in their hands and they're moving back, and then you kind of get this glimpse of this shimmering, translucent, purplish thing that kind of like comes between you and Var. But you're capable of keeping your mind, or at least your willpower, in check a little bit, but you're still agitated by this, and you're waking up from a 3-day binge kind of concept. You're confused, you're dazed and confused. You've been, enjoying the Mary Green a little too long. Mary Jane.
That's like my favorite name.
Var? Why do you have a shield up?
You're fine? Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, this is much better. Okay. We're not supposed to touch the books. It's a long story, but for mortals it gets kind of addictive and it draws you in. It's kind of a trap. I just had to take this away. I'm sorry. Bajra's good, Ellen's good. We need to find a Hote. I think Bajra should be doing that, and we should really get back if you're set.
Would Sirith have known anything about the power of the library?
The only thing you would have ever heard in any of the teachings is that the great sages of the Omniverse, when they have come to a point in their lives where there is nothing of materialistic value to them, come to the vault and are never seen again.
I guess that would kind of make sense. I've heard teachings of people who've come to the vault and never left.
So you're not feeling violent or anything?
Not should I be?
Well, some people do apparently. I'll just turn off my shield. All right. If we're all set, we should really go back, and I'll take the book and try to put it back on the shelf.
Sirith will 100% take the book and put it back where it's supposed to go. If
Sirith, the moment you touch the book, give me a willpower check. TS6.
Can I? If he tries to reach for it, can I try to?
You can do what you want.
No.
You can do whatever you want. I'm just saying, if he
Okay,
touches
I'm
the
gonna
book,
try and.
it's a TS of 6 willpower. No
I'm
reroll.
trying to.
that's a crit fail that turns into a crit success.
Didn't you just crit failed that?
But are hundreds different? Are hundreds special?
Not with the luck ability. I'm pretty sure.
Ooh, I would double check that.
Pretty sure the luck ability is.
I think he's right. But I don't know if it actually does it with.
Nope, I passed it. Nope. That's luck prevails. I have too many luck abilities. Critical failure, 96
just
to
lucky.
100.
96
Yep.
to 100
Wait.
turns to a critical success. He doesn't get any
Well,
other additional successes with it, but yeah.
And
it
I have to
turns to
spend a
critical
heroic
success.
luck, but.
The
10
question then
successes.
becomes, would you really want to spend the heroic luck to ignore the fact that you have infinite knowledge at your fingertips that you can use for the rest of your immortal life?
Yes, since he already had at least a little bit of knowledge that people come in and don't come out.
All right, very good. Fair enough. Not going to make it easy. You can't make it easy.
And Odyrin wants
I
Sirith's
almost
book to
TPK
continue.
So what happened in your game tonight, Levi? Well, I almost TPK'd the party with no deaths. What?
Books.
No one died.
No one died. I just TPK'd the party.
I almost fed them too much knowledge.
Right? I got them addicted to
I
knowledge.
I got greedy for lore and died, metaphorically.
So what I'm gonna do is you're kind of interrupted. So both Bajra and Sirith, go ahead and take lore for you. You already have alchemy, correct?
Yes,
What's it at now?
it is at 93.
I'm gonna give you a plus 40 to it. Bajra, you were doing lore research on
Battles.
demonic wars and battles.
Mhm.
I'm gonna give you lore tactics at 95.
Sweet.
No. What's your so 30? What's your intelligence modifier?
4.
74. We'll give it to you at 74.
Okay. Intelligence and wits hasn't been risen since rank 1. Let's go.
Gotta get a big brain.
The only one that's left for you to find, Bajra, is a Hote. Give me a charisma check.
Let me go find my brother in chaos. Woo! That's more crits! More crits! Oh, I guess who's gonna live, boys? Guess who's gonna fucking live? Alright. That's 9. No, wait. Give me the correct one. This one. Thank you. 10! Easy peasy 10 successorinos!
You kind of find a Hote kind of just leaning up against a wall a la high school, kind of kicked back, legs kind of kicked out and crossed in front of them, reading a book in his hands. You've now noticed what Var has kind of spoken about, what kind of Sierra has spoken about, is this glazed over look. And their fingers are moving at such speed. And while pages are flipping, neither side is changing. One side's not getting bigger and one side's getting smaller. It's an infinite amount of pages. But his fingers are just going back really, really fast.
Ahote. Ahote.
No
Uh,
actual response.
I know you hear me. Ahote. I'm going to try to stop his hand from moving. Listen to me. I'm just gonna like grab his wrist.
All right, go ahead. You grab his wrist. You're not actually taking the book away from him, but you're actually stopping him from reading, which would be essentially the same thing. Make a willpower check, TS of 6, Ahote. I think that makes it for you,
19.
doesn't it?
Yeah, my willpower is 90.
That makes it for
I,
you.
don't, I can punch you.
You are, again, kind of the same description that I described for Sirith. In the middle of reading, and suddenly your brain just is hit as though it was melted with a hot poker stuck in it. This blinding white light just overwhelms you, and you kind of like come out of this reverie, and you kind of look up, and there's a blurry image of Bajra in front of you, and she's got a tight grasp around your wrist. What do you do?
What are you doing?
We gotta go. We're gonna go.
I'm kind of glance down. Is that really necessary?
Yeah, kinda.
I
Apparently.
don't think it is. Let me go.
Oh, no. Apparently, you get obsessed with the books, and then you don't want to leave. So
Do I look obsessed with the book right now?
I mean, you were going pretty fast. And, like, that's the fastest I've ever seen you move. It's like
I'm trying to find something pretty important.
believe me, I understand we're trying to find something pretty important. However, it's not the best idea. Especially how long we've already been here. Apparently, it gets worse the longer you're here.
Okay. So she has one hand.
Hmm.
And Hote's has the book in another hand. He's gonna take a third hand and he's gonna be like, all right, well, let me just make sure I've skimmed through this really quickly. And use
No,
his third hand to.
Willpower check, TS of 8.
can I go grab another hand?
Yeah, after he makes his willpower check, TS of 8.
My God,
Then yes.
he's outnumbered me.
Grow more arms.
I still have another
arm.
That's 4 successes.
You quite just start ignoring Bajra, and your head goes down, and you start flipping with your third hand, one of your other hands.
Yeah, I'm grabbing the other hand. Stop it.
Willpower check, TS of 6.
Yep. 8 successes.
Again, you're pulled out of this reverie. And Bajra's still there, and now she's got a hold of 2 of your hands.
I had this image of me raising my hands up so that she was stretching, but I forgot I'm really short.
I'm very tall.
It's gonna kind of like wave the other hand in front of her. We will leave as soon as I finish this.
That's not exactly an option, my friend.
Why is it what are we leaving right now?
Yeah, Var went to go find Sirith. We're gonna gather up everyone, and when they were gonna head back to our plane, and hopefully it's still there.
Okay, well, I will walk and read. if you'll let my hands go.
I don't think that's in the rules. I think you've got to leave it here.
We
It's
don't know that
I
yet.
actually
really
not
don't want
I would just-
to feel the wrath of one of these angelic things because you took a book.
We're
Granted,
just
it
gonna
is a
go meet
library.
up
We
with
should
the
be able to
others.
check some of these out, right?
Say, you both were talking at the same time. I'm sorry, what? Bajra.
This is a library. We should be able to check some of these out.
Are you saying that as Bajra or as Selkie? Like asking
Yes.
a question?
It's Bajra. Wait a minute. But
That's okay. I wasn't gonna leave the plane with the book. Just we can walk to wherever we're going, and I'll read on the way there.
apparently, the longer you read the book, the worse it gets. So we're gonna stop now while we're ahead. And the more you fight me on this, the more I'm believing Var's right.
I mean, I'm
Boy, if
not
only
really
he
fighting.
attacked.
If I was fighting, I would use my other hand to just knock you away, or just keep reading.
You want to
But
fight
clearly,
me so
I'm
bad.
not obsessed with the book.
Then
I
hand
just
over
need
the
to
book.
learn what's going on.
Then hand over the book.
What hand do you want me to give it to? Both of your hands are occupied.
I would like to kick out his legs. So I have both of my hands free.
Make a brawling attack.
I would like to kick out his legs. Fantastic. 8.
It's
Physical defense?
Physical defense.
Yeah.
However, you are technically allowed her to grapple you. So you are at a believe while you are grappled. You may not have intentionally allowed her to grapple you, but she is grappling you with 2 arms. And I think you get a plus for your grapple checks, don't you? Because of all the other arms you have.
Yeah, I get a plus 15.
So you're going to gain a plus 15, but you're trying to...
Can I use my 4th arm to stop her leg from kicking my legs?
Well, that's what the defense is going to do. So you're going... Basically, you have a plus 5 because you're defending while... You're kind of like grappled, so it's going to be a minus 10 penalty. Therefore, you have a plus 5 to your total defense check. Physical defense check.
Okay.
Oh no.
You may have just gotten into a fight. You made... Ooh.
Is that 16?
Yeah.
16.
Oh, that's 10 successes. No, 9 successes.
You go to sweep out his legs, and he kind of does one of those things where he picks up his leg. Are you sweeping both legs or just one leg?
Sweeping them both.
He goes to pick up his leg, and as you sweep, he literally catches your leg at your knee with his other foot. So he's got 2 hands grappled by you, one hand holding a book, the other hand's kind of balling up into a fist. You go to kick him out, and he brings his leg up and catches you at the knee and stops you from the sweep.
We're in the most standing up twister pose. Right hand bookshelf.
Now you have a lot of moments. This needs not to be one of them.
The
Let me
gaslighting.
go. Let me go.
Gaslight girl boss. Then hand over the book.
Let me go.
If I let you go, you hand over the book.
I can't hand over the book until you let me go.
I'm gonna let go of his hands, but I still have my leg. He's still caught my
What
leg.
are you doing now, Hote? Bajra lets go of your hands. What do? still, remember, you've got this chemical addiction to this need to read. God, wouldn't that be nice if we could actually do that with all our students in the world? Chemical addiction
That'd be
for this
great.
need to read.
Yes.
I'm literally forcing education upon Ohote.
It's like you're a teacher.
He will sit there and read.
You can't ever escape the learning dimension.
Infinite detention.
I was meet for a literal
Infinite
class period
detention.
yesterday. Kids weren't reading, and they're like, "Go over, sit with Mr. Luttrell. He'll make sure you read." And they're like, "I don't know what to read." I was pulling off books from the library shelf. I was just like, "You're reading this. You're reading this. Don't look up from the page. I will watch you."
So we'll try to be polite about this as possible. You're gonna let go.
Mhm.
The host is going to knock your leg off of his, like, fuck off me. And I'm gonna turn around. Open up the
Mhm.
book.
And keep going at the book.
Yeah.
Hand it over. Oh, day.
I'm just gonna walk away from you.
You
Ah.
take 2 steps, Ohote, and instantly begin reading again.
Well, now that his back is turned to me, I'm gonna kick out his knees from behind. And now he's distracted. Oh no. I'm gonna use my fancy dancy heroic luck to redo that one, cause
I was
that's
doing my roll to see if I would have passed the TS12. Definitely would not have.
much better. It's 9 successes to kick his knees.
Do I roll for that?
No,
Or not,
because
since I was
yours.
gone.
You basically have a 0 physical defense on this. You knock him to his knees, but with his other arms, he catches himself in his balance as an almost innate action, but continues to read.
And because I hit him, I need him to make a stamina check. TS of 5. With my brawling.
I agree.
I have a feeling he passed.
I definitely did, but my computer's being slow and nothing's popping up as fast as I need it to. 81. Oh yeah, that's 6 successes actually.
Okay.
He passed.
He did pass! And are we... No, I'll do... have this non-lethal. I'm not trying to kill him.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I actually took non-lethal attack as an ability! Your girl's learning!
I mean, you could have always done it non-lethally, but
I mean, non-lethal attack means that my damage non-lethally is doubled, so...
I have it too. High five.
Let's go!
Are you doing
boy.
damage on the leg knock?
Am I doing damage to kick out his knees?
So are you trying to not physically hurt him? Or what? I mean, because you can knock someone's knees out without crushing or breaking them and just knock them to the floor, or intentionally break them. What are you doing?
Yeah, you know that kind of like practical joke you play on your friends whenever you just come up and like, yeah, they just kind of fall.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
you did. That's what you did.
Yeah.
And like I said, with his other hands, he balanced his fall, but fell to his knees.
And with his other hand supporting him, I'm going to reach over him because he is very small, and I'm going to take the book.
Willpower check TS of 6, Nico.
Mm-hmm. make that. 8 successes.
You kind of, again, the book, Bajra, you kind of, again, wake up out of this reverie. You know, you're stunned by it, and you kind of look down at your hands, and the book is missing. Do with that what you will.
Going to quickly put it back on a shelf. Just any spot.
No.
Don't care.
I'm gonna stand up and turn around. Are you happy now?
A little, yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna
you
go.
can leave,
We're gonna
right?
go meet up with the others.
Okay, go ahead.
No, we, you coming with. Because if you don't, then the whole stay here forever thing, and that kind of sucks. So we, you, me, we're gonna go find the others and go back to Warplane. That's the plan.
Holt's first off kind of turning a little reddish gray. He's gonna kind of give you that really fake smile. That okay. Well then, lead the way. Where are we going?
Back to the table with all the food and junk.
I'm not following you.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Does she have to turn around for us to go?
Well, yes, she's gonna have to turn and like walk the opposite direction. Yes.
As soon as she turns around and starts walking, I want to slide a hand to grab the book. Or I want to stealthily grab the book.
All right, give me a stealth
On
check.
a shelf now. And I get a perception.
Did you say you put it out of my reach?
I put it up on a shelf. It's up there. You cannot reach it. I am tall.
I'm still gonna allow you to give a stealth check. I've got a TS in mind since Bajra kind of put it up out of your reach. But go ahead and give me that stealth check.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that
she
96.
heard me knock over books climbing up to get to the book.
Turn, Bajra, as you see Ohote kind of scrambling up the bookshelf.
Don't make me grab you by the kilt.
Even though he failed at the stealth check, he does make his way up to the book. The moment you touch it, Ohote, give me a willpower check, TS of 6.
I'm gonna degrade this man.
Dice rolls. So many dice rolls this session.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
also,
Be lost to the
You were-
knowledge of Ote.
fully healed now.
You say you're going to grab me by the kilt, and I'm going to let you know that I'm
Go
going
on.
to learn what I need to learn, and you're just going to have to deal with it as I grab the book. And yeah, I fell. Do I fall off of the shelf as I
You
fall?
kind of fall to the ground, but you've got the presence of sense to actually catch yourself with your feet landing on the floor and your hand kind of up against the bookshelf. Because remember, you still got 4 arms. You got a total of 4 arms, and so you have a total of what, 8 appendages. So you're able to actually do that.
Oh, it just occurred to me. He's basically an arachnid.
An insect.
Essentially, yeah.
4 arms, 2 feet, insect.
There's a small hole.
Essentially.
He's a bug.
Oh, this is a card door. Yes.
I'm good.
What else did you need me to roll?
No, I just described
Are
how
you-
you came to the
Okay.
ground.
Are you done now? Now that you've made yourself look a fool?
I'm in
Trying
the book
to.
now.
Can I try to catch him as he tries to clamber back up? Like, hook him by the waist and, like, hook him down?
Well, he's hit the ground, and the moment that he actually hits the ground, he almost instantly flips the book over and begins reading it. I mean, it's almost that kind of an instant reaction, right? Like thump, thump, starts reading it.
Hmm.
You're getting the feeling, Baja, the only way you're gonna be able to bring him is knocked out, which means there's gonna be a fight in the library.
Okay, I'm punching his elbow. The one holding the book. The one holding the book, so try to like get him to instinctively throw it.
His elbow.
Ow.
His elbow.
Of all the places, that's just such a jerk move.
Hey, if I can get him to get rid of the book faster with doing minimal damage, the elbow pop.
Well, okay, so as the GM and as a meta
Yes.
rule, you can beat someone down and bring them to 0 fatigue points without killing them.
Oh yeah.
But
I'm
you're
aware.
gonna just smash his elbow
Yep.
just because you're just being that type of tonight.
Yep.
Because she wants to actually fight a Holte instead of
Hote's
having
trying to
him
fight
fight
me.
it.
It's okay, you
Hote's
do
been
double
trying to fight
non-lethal
me for the
damage.
past 3 sessions.
Martial
Okay.
arts brawling check.
Six.
You got 6 successes.
Yes.
Your ability is like 132.
My ability is 126.
Oh my gosh! All right, 6 successes.
I might not have been putting points in my intelligence, but you know what I have been putting points in?
You are Ahote. You are defenseless, so you don't get a physical defense to this. But I'm going to allow you to make a strength check at a TS of 6 to keep hold of the book.
Oh no. No.
The book kind of flies
I don't
out
even
of your
think that's
hand
one.
and slams up against the bookshelf. And again, you're snapped out of this reverie. You're hit with this blinding vision of bright light, and you kind of like blink your eyes, and there's Bajra with a big old grin on her face.
And make a stamina check, TS of 5.
Stamina check, TS of 5. Okay.
Because if this works, I don't think it will. But
It
man,
doesn't.
it'd be cool. Cool. So nothing
It does
happens. So
not
we
work.
all. Wait, did it work? Like you
My
failed?
stamina is 80. That's 5 successes.
Okay,
No,
then you're
6 successes.
then you're fine. We forever get to live in mystery on why I'm making you make stamina checks. And before he can even go after the book, and I'm super fucking fast, I'm going to once again kick out his knees and make him kneel before me.
Okay.
Do not go
Wow.
anywhere.
Brawling check, and now you get a physical defense against this.
Great.
Oh my, how's that a crit? That's not a crit.
It's not a crit.
Oh, it's a 52.
It's a 52.
Yeah, so that's like 7 successes.
5, 7. Yeah, 7.
Oh.
And 89 there, pal. I don't think that's 5 successes.
No, that is 2 successes.
So you're trying to kick his knee out again?
Uh-huh.
So you don't take any real serious damage, but you are brought to one knee in front of Bajra. She kicks her knee out. Kicks your knee
And
out.
make a stamina check, TS of 5.
So I'm getting the feeling she doesn't care if you take damage. She's trying to get the stamina check TS of 5 to fail on you.
I'm trying to get it to
That's
work,
a fail.
because if it works,
Hey.
That's a fail.
That is a fail, except I have 5 extra roll with luck. So
you're going to give
I don't
yourself a
wanna fail
plus
for you.
50 on
You
fighting
gotta
me?
declare that before you roll it.
Oh no, I wasn't
Oh.
saying I was using a plus 50. I was saying I got plus 5 to play with, so I'm gonna spend 1 to reroll.
Oh, okay.
You want to fight?
You're trying to
She's all...
fight!
Yeah, exactly. I'm not failing.
Okay. Yeah, and then I'm just gonna hit him again because I can do that. I can do pop, pop, pop. And this isn't a weapon. Wait, what is this? What is this work? What is your rule with brawling? Can I just hit him 10 times?
It's basically it's still it's still a number of attacks, right? But
Yeah, but
your
what is it?
weapons are considered tiny,
Weapons are considered tiny.
right, because of your size.
Are you doing any damage with any of these attacks?
She has not
Oh.
declared if she's actually doing physical, like the kicking to the knee has been like just kicking the knee out. This from here on out is going to be fatigue.
Straight. Well, well, here's the problem. Is I believe with my brawling, it does physical damage, not fatigue.
But you can decide.
But yeah, I can do
also have
merciful damage. I can do non-lethal attack. Any my merciful damage is doubled.
That's why I like non-lethal.
And my expert brawler, I get my base damage is +2. So I'm hitting you, and I'm hitting you hard.
Roll it.
1, 2.
Okay, cool. Round 2. Now I'm just pummeling him because this is funny. 7.
7
You
success.
say it's funny now. I'm gonna take that.
All right, cool. So
how many fatigue points of damage did you just deal him?
28.
It's 3 successes, by the way, or 2 successes, so 5 successes is what you get.
Yeah. And then here's where it gets fun. Make a stamina check. He has a 5.
The dice said
93.
Oh, I did that real quick. No.
No.
We're gonna spend one more heroic luck.
Oh my gosh.
I don't want to do the stamina. The fact that you keep opt for and that's a crit.
And then hold on, I gotta find the page for it.
Well, so you can hit me again.
Well, sort of, but this is gonna be funny.
You know, I think one Friday night,
Make-
what we need to do is not do an actual RP session and just do
Just
a
fight each other.
PvP, right? We'll start with Bajra as the queen on the top of the hill and see who takes her out first.
I'll just put everyone to sleep.
Yes, serious.
Actually, I'm immune to sleep, so.
My money's on
I'll
Sirith, actually.
put you in a different dimension.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll turn you into a dog.
I don't know what check this is, but it just says cause the defender to make a stamina check.
What are you doing? What ability?
For non-lethal attack, it says with the ability you can cause merciful damage dealt to be double and cause the defender to make a stamina check, or be knocked instantly unconscious.
What page is that on?
108.
So make me another stamina
If I can
check?
just yeah. I don't know what the TS for it is though.
It's a straight up stamina check. There's not a TS to it, just a stamina check.
Cool. Make another
Yes,
stamina
of
check.
1, I guess.
And this is the one he critically fails, and critically fails it twice.
Yeah, kid, not gonna.
Just Baja carrying an unconscious Ahote. I got him.
I got him. It's fine.
That guy, that he's good.
Okay, and I get one more hit with no penalties.
You're gonna hit him after he's unconscious?
He's
no,
not
he failed.
unconscious.
He's passed. He's not unconscious.
He-
It's fine.
Wait, I thought he failed. Oh my god.
No.
He passed.
He passed.
That's 5 successive Venos. You know, for having a stat as high as this one, I'm not rolling well.
Gotta heroic luck it into a crit like a Hote does.
Yeah.
That
Only
is
I
cool.
wasn't just like bequeathed 5 heroic luck for ruining.
Hote, if
for,
you
like,
can hear us, I know you're dealing with things in the background. If you can hear us, give us a roll, just a check. You got
Okay.
7 successes, correct, Baja?
Yep. Yep.
Physical defense.
That makes it.
Make a stamina check.
Cool. Now make a stamina check, TS5.
Hey. It's 9 successes.
Not on that, you don't.
What is that?
72.
72.
You would need 120 in your stamina to
Ooh.
avoid that.
Yeah. No, I don't want this stamina. I don't even know what it is, but I don't want it.
Roll another heroic luck and passes.
Oh my gosh.
This is how he wastes.
So
It's a good
all
thing
of
you
his
got
heroic
such
luck.
free
You know,
heroic luck.
There's those occasional things where you see on TikTok about, I can't believe I just went through a 2-hour combat session. But what they're forgetting, it wasn't the GM, it was 2 players going at it.
Listen, I'm trying to do this nicely.
You need to stop
But
being nice.
no.
You need to
Well-
stop.
Bajra isn't the problem for once.
Right?
Shockingly,
Right?
if he stopped using heroic luck, we would have been done by
Even
now.
Sirith was like, alright, we're good.
Oh wait, I get one
Use
more
the
free check
knowledge.
without penalty.
Should totally reroll it.
5.
Stand up.
And I might as well. You know
Yeah.
what? To heck with it.
Stand
I'll
up.
reroll it because
No,
I
stand
want
up.
to hit him harder. Not much better, but that is 5, 6,
Stand.
5. Was it worth it? I don't think so. Whatever.
Holy shit.
Jeez.
Oh my god.
Bruh, stand up, mama.
You're gonna
Hote
make
is
me
having
pull out
none
my
of it
rope dart
tonight.
and just fucking
If I were there.
gonna hog tie him.
Snare. Yeah.
Yeah, just hog tie him.
You're
I was
gonna
trying to be
there
nice.
by the time they're still done fighting. They're not even gonna be done fighting. You're just gonna show up and find them just like.
Yeah, we're just gonna pass by like, oh my god.
Oh my god!
what?
I
what
mean,
is-
yeah. Now that I understand what attack quickness does, can I pull out my rope dart?
Sure.
Hell yeah!
So we're gonna give Sirith and Var. I'm gonna give them a charisma check to see if they stumble upon you as they try to make it back to the main room, and
Oh,
try to put this to
Sirith.
an end quickly. Go ahead, both of you, charisma checks.
Sirith, I'm counting on you.
9 successes.
My
Yeah.
screen is frozen. I
As-
apologize.
No, you're good. So as you're kind of making your way through the pocket dimensions, moving from room to room and stuff like that, you hear up ahead of you a skirmish kind of echoing in the between 2 of the shelving areas ahead of you.
I'm gonna go investigate.
I don't know what I rolled. Oh, cool. That's 6.
Yeah, both of you kind of like hear this skirmishing happening in the library. For the most part, it's been quiet, like library quiet, like. You
Yeah, I'll
come
go
across,
investigate as well.
You guys come across Ahote and Bajra. Literally, Ahote's got kind of like a hand on one book and is attempting to defend against Bajra, who's now taken out. As you can see, she unfurls her rope dart and it begins to do this.
8 successes to avoid getting wrangled and mangled.
What the fuck are you guys doing?
My best.
She's coming at me.
Make a physical defense
Full on.
of 8. Yes, of 8.
Oh wait, Var came at me.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
Bajra is throwing her rope dart at you.
yep.
Oh,
This is
okay.
gonna sting.
It's gonna suck.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. 9 successes.
That was just barely though. So. Oh no! Don't go away. I need you back. Come back. And swing again, and it
I
might.
just want to point out that Bajra is fighting at me, and I'm just reacting, not even fighting her yet.
It's not my fault. You're slow, buddy.
As they do that, can I try and is Ahote holding on to the book?
Yes.
Can I just kind of like bypass the action and just try to grab the book from him? Like, Ahote, you gotta get. Just grab it.
Sure. Give me an agility check.
Do it again. 8 successes.
Sorry, it's so laggy. Internet is failing.
No. Allowed to do that.
Sorry.
Do you want me to roll for you?
No, am I rolling
No,
against?
not you. I'm talking to Naz.
I
You
think
want
I'm
me to roll
getting it.
Naz?
I got it, I think.
There it is.
Just if you get it before me, you can tell me what I rolled.
You rolled an 11.
Okay, that's 10 successes.
Hote, I'm going to give you a reaction to that. Give me a perception check, TS11.
No, that's 2 successes.
You snatch the book from his hand, Naz. Suddenly you realize, Ahote, that the book is no longer in your hands. Like, what the fuck?
I hit him with another 8.
Now you must make a physical defense check with a TS of 8, Ahote. Are you trying
Why do
to
I feel
actually
like-
physically damage him or use that as a way to grapple him?
It's a grapple. I can make an attack to entangle a target.
Alright, so they're making an entangle attack, so you get your, I
That's
think it's your
15.
agility check. To actually
Makes normal defenses. Target makes
defense.
normal defenses.
Normal defense then. 44.
That is 6 plus 15. So that puts me at 7 successes.
You are entangled, my friend.
I really feel like Tony Stark against Cap and Bucky right now.
Right?
You're getting ganged up on. So now I have you.
Is that all you do after you entangle me?
Yeah, but you're fully entangled, so it's going to take you a strength check at a TS of 8 to escape.
No, I'm not worried about escaping it. It's her who now has to escape.
Oh no.
Come on. Hit me. Hit me, I dare you.
Ahote. It's your turn, Ahote.
I'm actually gonna be nice. I'm not gonna fight Bajra yet.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't deserve this type of smoke yet. So instead, I'm just going to snatch the rope dart.
You're
out of
not
her
even
hand.
high enough level to trigger my bloodlust. Calm down.
What were you saying, Ahote? Sorry.
I'm snatching the rope dart from her hand. Telekinesis.
So you're trying to telekinetically pull the rope out of her hand.
Yeah, so that she doesn't have control over it anymore.
So that would be a willpower check on your portion, and then hers would be a strength check at that TS. Because she's got a hold of it, right? You're trying to jerk it out. I believe that's how the rule is written. Yes.
Mm-hmm. And so that's an odd 9. That is TS a 9.
Oh, yeah, no. 1.
Yep. So, Bajra, you lose control of your rope as it's yanked from your hand by some sort of invisible force.
Okay.
Now, the funny thing
Now
is,
that I have
is I don't need a hold of the rope dart to keep him entangled.
You're still entangled, dude. My dude.
Oh no, that's okay.
Okay.
After I pull it, I didn't want to throw her.
Okay.
And I didn't want to throw her while she was holding on
While
to the
you're
thing.
doing that, Var, you've got a hold of the book. Sirith, you're kind of standing there looking at this happening. Is there anything you'd like to do to put an end to this debacle of Bajra trying to convince Ahote to stop?
Yes, there is.
Thank you.
I swear to God, Sirius, if you put me to sleep, I'm gonna fight you as soon as I wake up.
No, do it.
I'm gonna cast the Durza spell on you guys.
You're gonna cast.
Oh,
What?
The Durza spell
Wow.
What?
What
That
is
is
that?
low.
to cause you guys to freeze and stop your motions. You will
And
be
it's permanent.
frozen. It is not permanent. It's
permanent until dispelled.
permanent until dispelled, but you guys get a check at the end of your turns to keep on doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
Sirith comes in, it's like the mom. No, Sirith is the angry dad who comes home, sees the kids, and goes, "Everyone stop!" It's like,
Bar
And I'm
was
gonna-
the.
And I'm gonna plus 50 the casting.
Oh shit! He means to put this down. This is riot control.
And you know what? I'll use a plus 35 as well. Because
Oh,
why
damn.
not?
Oh, damn.
You guys are stopping right now.
Y'all disrespected my god's house.
So my divine knowledge is very big on this cast.
It's almost
Sirith, I just want you to know.
70, isn't it?
It's all 200.
I just want you to know you were lucky that I don't know you're casting this, because I just snap my fingers and you can't use earth spells.
It's not an earth spell.
It is an earth spell.
It
I know
is.
you're
I'm
using
using
it
it
for divine,
for divine.
but
He's
it is an
using it
earth
as
spell.
divine, but he's using it as divine, so it wouldn't work.
Ah,
Gonna
Hmm.
need a divine defense from you guys.
At a TS of what? 12?
12.
divine defense. I've never used that
Now-
before.
Now comes the question of one of my immunities. I have 25% immunity to all magic, divine, and Jinhyur.
Yeah.
How does this work?
Go ahead
Do I
and
just roll to see if
you roll 20? If you roll 25 or less, the spell has no effect on you.
Sick?
Spell has
Never
no effect
mind.
on you.
This is also, I apologize, this is hitting Var because you ran in on them.
No, come on. No.
This is everybody that's in front of me is stopping timeout.
Why? I didn't do anything. I was. Okay.
Is this stunning or paralyzed?
No,
Or-
No, it is.
you're freezing in place. It's not a stun. This
It's
is
not a
just
stun.
frozen.
It's not. You just stop mid stride.
You can still feel, see, hear, and breathe as normal.
What did you say? Is this a what or a what?
Is this stunning, paralyzed, charm?
No,
Okay.
it's not a paralysis.
Wow.
It is like a paralyzation, but it's not a paralyze. You can
Okay.
you just physically can't move. You can still talk, you can still look, but you can't physically move. So it's not a paralyzation. Paralyzation does not allow you to do anything except kind of like lay there.
Okay. Well, let's go over to my other thing that I can do. And-
I was like, okay, pull that one down. Got this one. Okay, check that one.
All right.
Got this one.
Have I
It's
rolled, by
gonna
the
hit
way?
me.
Can you guys see?
You have not rolled yet.
Okay, it's being very weird. Sorry.
Do you want me
Yeah,
to roll
it
for you?
Yeah, but do roll good.
I rolled a wait. Why did I roll?
It rolled two sets
No,
for you.
don't roll that. I said roll good.
Yeah, I'm rolling a 71 for you.
That's not very good.
Look, it's 12 successes. I would have to roll a crit for you to ignore this.
Yeah, do it.
I just have a question.
What are you doing, Baja?
I'm making my check because all of my stuff is damage reduction, and I can't avoid this anymore.
It's not a big damage reduction.
I know. I don't know
There's
what.
Var with 40. You would still need a critical.
Oh, there we go. I got it.
Wait, I was too busy
I
looking at
know,
things.
but I was trying to. It was thinking. Okay, well. I'm frozen.
Is this physical?
Divine.
No. This
Oh,
is different.
divine.
It's divine.
Oh.
Yeah. My divine's so low.
My divine is so
However-
high.
Yeah, I don't
So,
think.
yeah.
I don't think
I
that's
freeze.
enough. Yeah, I believe I am also frozen.
Me
Var's
too.
frozen. Ahote's frozen, and
I believe I am as well because mine's not that high.
all three of the people in front of you instantly become frozen. Dear Sirith.
Mm.
Sirith.
My mind still works though, right?
Technically,
Perfectly fine.
yes.
I want to still throw Vajra, even though I can't move, because it was going to be with telekinesis anyways. And now he just hurt her.
Where are you throwing her to?
I'm just knocking her back.
If they were in the middle of moving when I did this, if they were in any weird positions, they fall to the ground.
They weren't in any weird positions. They were just they were all kind of standing there, right? And
Mm-hmm.
what level are you in telekinesis?
Paragon.
Holy crap.
Big.
You have an intelligence and a willpower of 95?
No, my intelligence is 1.
But you have at least 95 in both of those.
Oh. No.
What's your willpower?
Willpower is 90.
The best you can have is epic.
Did I need 95?
You need a 95.
It says
No.
will 90 on mine.
It's
But
for
right.
epic is
No, I-
intelligence and willpower of 90, and then Paragon is intelligence and willpower of 95.
It shows Epic is 85 and Paragon is 90 for this book.
You probably have the wrong book again.
You have the right book.
I made sure like 4 times. No, this is the updated book.
Yeah, no. For me, it says Paragon, Intel, and Will 95.
It does. If you got to look at willpower and intelligence for the level, Moss, not just.
Boss, how many books do you have with that name?
Just those. Well,
No,
just
you gotta
one
look at
now.
So look at the epic. Look at the Paragon tier. It has a specific requirement.
Like right next to Paragon in parentheses, it lets you know what you need.
Yes, that's Int and Will 90.
I'll
stream it.
Yes, for epic.
Not in the book that I'm looking at. It says Epic Int and Will 85, Paragon Int and Will 90.
You've got the wrong version. You need to delete all your versions and start over. Because Ahote's got the right version. What does yours say, Baja? It's on page 160. Page 160.
Page 160.
160. Whoop! Scroll too fast. Close the app.
Well, I can still throw her. That's the good news.
I'll re-download the book.
Did you like download it and then try to like overwrite all the other copies you had with that?
No, I never overwrite. Because that's how you cause
160.
problems.
Telekinesis. Paragon. Yeah. Instant willpower 95.
Let me check mine.
The link's pinned in.
The chat, yeah.
There
Yeah.
it is.
Intelligence and Will 95.
Moss, you got the wrong book.
It happens. It's no big deal. Just, anyways, yeah. So you only have it at Epic.
Okay.
However, you can still technically telekinetically levitate her. You can also
I'm not seeing the book pinned.
telekinetically.
I see the guide, the gazetter.
PDF downloads. Hilarious Gaming should take you right to it.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna.
Revision history, PDF. There we go.
Bajra, are you medium or large?
Medium.
Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna send you 40 feet in the air.
It's the air.
Oh gosh. So you stop moving, and all of a sudden you just see everything go.
Oh my
That still
god.
affects me.
Can I tell that it was a Hote that did that?
Fun.
How many successes is that?
You can't necessarily. I mean,
I can't. I don't think I can defend against that.
there's no defense against it. You
No.
can't physically
Yep.
defend against it. Asirith, there's generally no movement unless it's actually happening. So you know that somebody just threw Bajra up into the air. Do you remember if Ahote has telekinesis? If you do, then it's a likely conclusion. You just stop and look at Ahote like, oh, shit, I need to put you to sleep, don't I?
100%.
If you
100%.
put her to sleep,
Go
she
to sleep.
drops. I still have a
I'm
hold
fine.
on her. But if
Oh,
you
you're
put
just
her to sleep, she
levitating
falls.
her there?
That's just 14.
I can only levitate her, so I can move them, but I can't like fling them.
The book's downloading, so I can't pull up some spells.
Oh my god.
Shoot, so,
You can roll her
oh
with me.
no.
Go ahead.
Make
Drop me.
out of
I'll
it.
live.
I was just trying to get at her.
I probably have a spell that'll get her down. 100%. Earth wants to put you to sleep after that. After he stopped the fight and you lifted her in the air.
Disrespectful.
Right.
I am the referee. I put
My
a
knee
flag on
3
you. As
times.
soon as I turned my back, you punched her in the back of the head. And I turned around and said, "Really? That's what you chose to do?"
She kicked my knee out 3 times and made me bow before her.
I was just like, I just caught in the middle, I swear.
He came on
Yeah,
this
why did I
neutral.
get
He
put
came
in
in
the
on this
penalty
neutral,
box?
saw her wrap you up, and then he was like, "All right, this is stopping." And then you lifted her into the air.
Eldon's like the older sibling that's been on the toilet for the whole thing and missed it.
If you want me to go for damage, baby, all you gotta say is you want me to kill you. That's all you gotta say.
Oh, baby girl, you die.
You don't
Okay.
even activate my bloodlust. Calm down.
Yeah. How do you feel that you're getting beat and you couldn't hit someone who doesn't even activate your bloodlust?
Oh, I haven't taken a lick of damage, my friend.
Neither have I.
Trying to
On
deal
fatigue
damage.
or health.
Neither have I.
Like,
Oh boy.
I want you to know you were fighting me and I was in a fog.
This sounds like a perfect opportunity for us to take a break. I'm going to mark it for sakes, but we're going to...
it's all
I'm
fun,
just
guys.
gonna
Don't
leave
worry
them-
about
I'm
it.
going to leave the mic on because it's just insane.
Oh goodness.
I haven't even shown you all of my fun toys yet.
All I'm saying is you're bragging about how big and powerful you are and how small I am to you, and you've yet to actually do anything because I've successfully let you not do it.
Yeah, because I'm doing so non-lethally, and I'm trying just to not kill you.
Hey, I'm just saying.
But if I
Your
came
rolls have
for
nothing
blood,
to do if you're lethal or not, and your rolls are still not as good as
Okay,
they.
guys,
rolls
it
are
is
not
now
good.
named New Book 100% not fake. So, we know now which one is the real book.
not fake, not clickbait.
I don't know if mine's the real one or not, but currently it's been accurate every time I check.
It is.
So...
There we go. It is indeed.
Not-
Looks at the
not
book and be
clickbait.
like, not fake. Why does it say not fake? Is it fake? Is this a
Not-
scam?
Scam likely. Oh my gosh, you guys are. I'm over here hyperventilating.
Oh!
Thank you so much.
I love them so much.
Ooh.
Dungeons and Daddies.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
No one ever knows what I'm talking about.
You've reached scam likely.
The falling.
Yes.
Do we know the falling damage?
I have the deck of daddy things.
Do you?
Yes, Kayla got it for me for Christmas. It's
That's awesome. I want to
fantastic.
get it.
It's the deck of many things, but so much better because it's a deck of many things plus like 20 other amazing cards.
That's why it's the deck of daddy things.
If I take fall
Exactly.
damage, it's gone within 6 seconds.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but
Oh my gosh.
Sirius not gonna let you take fall damage.
Okay, so then just
It's gone
look at
within
me.
6 seconds.
You clearly know it's me. Just look at me. And then like talk to me.
Night, motherfucker.
And then I'm just gonna be like, fine. And I'm gonna bring her down.
Will you
and then
though?
we'll
Will
be good.
you?
Plot
You
twist,
just
Ellie
drugged
walks in and he's like,
out.
I learned this while I was here. I'm just getting back at Bonker for attacking me all those times.
Yes, because
Here,
I'm
here,
actually
proof,
focused on
proof.
you now.
Eh.
Oh,
Yeah, come at me, bro.
I want that so
Glorious.
bad.
See, if I actually was doing damage, you would be like half right now.
Awesome. Yo, this
That
is my
requires you to hit
daughter's
me.
Huh?
Which you
I'm
weren't.
I was being nice. If
Your rolls are not good enough for me. Love.
I'm not even calculating damage, but if you want me to, I will.
You can't calculate until you hit me.
No, I've hit you plenty of times with all those
No.
brawling checks. I've hit you, so we'll go ahead. We'll do some math right here.
Pajra,
How
we thought I'm being nice. That's being nice. I didn't hit you at all. That's
No,
an example of being nice.
this is Bajra's version of being nice. She could kill him.
Exactly. That's different from being nice.
The funny part is
So-
you're not even fighting. You're fighting me. I'm just moving.
By the way,
I
don't
tell you to
judge
be
me
nice,
for
I'm
my
gonna throw away
parenting
your rope
style,
cart.
Nico, but Dungeons and Daddies was my daughter's favorite thing to listen to.
That is honestly,
Every
I
time we
used
would
to
play it, she
listen
would
to
start
it.
kicking.
So I would come home from work and I would just put on a podcast and I'd listen to it throughout the day, like with the kids, and we'd sit there and just like, they don't know what I was laughing at, but they would laugh with me.
We would listen to it, and all of a sudden, kid would be like, "Ooh, boy, she's kicking him!" Like every time we start it, she starts kicking, and she just gets really happy the whole way through. She was a Dungeons and Daddies fan through and through. I think Ron was her favorite character.
I liked Ron. He was so awkward.
Right? I
Played
found
by
something
Deathman.
fun out. So, listening through the new season, they have a new commercial out. You know how they update the commercials as they go? Beth is only 3 years older than us. My wife and I, we're like, because she mentions she's just turned 31, and we're like, wait,
Ooh.
what? We're 28. Beth is our age? It's hysterical.
So, Ahote,
Okay.
my darling dear, if I was actually doing damage to you, 4 hits would have done 152 damage.
That's cute.
That's cute. So I just want you
And
to
that's
have an
just
appreciation for
rolling.
something else, Naz. Just to let you know, there are 3,000 words I have to generate for every language.
I'll be right back.
3,000. I've already done Korshan, Rakish, Ajdehak, and now I'm working on Uthai. So I have to go through and I have to actually compare the words that I want to create to the alphabetical system plus the pronunciations that I put in an attempt to create a unique language that allows it to sound different than everything else.
That's really cool.
It's a lot of work.
I bet. What's the? You said Korshan Rakish. What's the other one? Ajdeha?
Ajdehak, which is
What's that?
Kuva.
Ah, that's not. I see. I was even pronouncing the species wrong.
How were you pronouncing it originally?
With ch, Shova.
Shova. Yeah, I did that, and if you look at the actual pronunciation now of it in the on next to its name, it says Kova. Because originally I had CHO, which is the appropriate IPA spelling of co, but no one was doing it. They were going show. So I'm like, all right, I'll put a hard K sound in there, so it's Kova. So it's now it's KO apostrophe VAH, va, Kova.
Oh, did you change the spelling or just the pronunciation guide?
Just the pronunciation.
Ah, I see.
See what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
I wonder why we don't get enough viewers like we used to. We used to have like 14, 15 viewers at a time. Now we're like 9. I wonder if is it Friday nights? We're doing something.
It's actually it's across the board. So our viewers have dropped significantly as well. On Thursdays, we went from about 9 or 10 down to like 4. If we get rated, we'll have like 16 to 20 for a few minutes, and then it drops back down to like 4 or 5. It's just been a slow season the last few weeks.
College kids.
Every stream I've
Do
popped
Twitch.
on is about the same, like 5 to 8.
This is like
viewers.
finals. I don't know. It's my
Oh
one
yeah,
guy.
that's right. Everyone's studying for finals right now.
Not necessarily. It's only April. Finals don't begin until May.
No, I'm in finals.
You're in finals.
My buddy just got done with his finals.
No.
With his, senior reports. So
Our finals are in April. They're like early
my sister
April.
has like projects and stuff. My sister has her final projects that she needs to turn in, and then after that she begins studying for finals.
Yeah,
I just
so
started
we.
my official project and portfolio classes.
Yeah, we have like exams throughout the term, but then our finals are like early to mid-April, pretty much. I don't know if that's just Canada, but
I don't actually get finals since I'm an English major.
I am too. How do you get? You guys don't get
That means
finals?
no, not with this program. We just have a lot more tests.
Fair. This one has finals. I guess it depends. Sometimes you hand something in, and sometimes it's a final.
I'm doing a project-based course load as well, so we don't do any finals in place of a lot more tests in all projects. We're not tested on our knowledge based on a test. We're tested on our knowledge based on can we do the actual fucking work.
Which is, yeah, also smart.
Well, a written test for the media field is not going to do anything. It's not going to teach you anything.
Yeah, I guess it just depends. It's not much different. Like the only difference is how long you take to generate your thoughts, which is like not necessarily it's like not necessarily a skill that they need to test that much. It's like if I write it down in an essay, I can polish it more versus if I write it down in a 2-hour final, it's going to be less polished. That's just the difference you're going to get.
I can't do finals. I can have a 90 average in a class, and then I'll get a 40 on the final.
Ugh, yeah.
And nobody understands it. They're like, we don't. How do you do this? And I'm like, because I go to take the test and I freak out.
I know, it's always so stressful.
And then I change the answer 16 times, and they're like, you had it right with the correct everything the first time. And I'm like, oh, great. That's beautiful.
Or like spend way too much time on one question, and then you freak out about like perfecting your answer and then run out of time.
I never run out of time. I just change every answer.
Too many times.
Probably why I got so bad on the SATs because I just kept changing everything.
I get flashbacks to the SATs.
We don't
And I
do
got
SATs.
a 1060. It's not that bad, but I know I could have done way better.
I just remember like the math portion of it and how people believe like you're not bad at math. You just like need to like whatever. No, the SAT, the math portion of the test. I remember distinctly the rush of panic I got as they say, "Oh, you have 10 minutes left," and I'm on question 8.
That's because they pull from everything for the math SATs. It's not one. It's not one area of math. It's all right. Let's take every area of math and test your knowledge on everything simultaneously. You haven't learned that? Whatever. Doesn't matter. You can retake it in 12th grade. It's fine.
Yeah, we don't have SATs. We have provincial tests. I don't know if you guys have those as well.
Okay, is
Well, I
everybody
hate
back yet?
State has a little thing
He's
called
not.
Regents.
Yeah, he's kind of key. Well, actually, technically, the only one that needs to be back right now is Sirith.
The first thing I was gonna do was to talk to a Hote.
I'm flirting.
Stop doing that.
No.
Do not.
Talk to the problem children. Why can't you be more like Var?
Who still got frozen?
Right?
At
Who's
least you're not floating 40 feet in the air.
Woo!
Yeah, I guess that's true. I'm just
I don't know.
frozen, teleported in a dimension I didn't want to be in against my will
And
for no
I'm
reason.
looking through my. I'm looking. I think there's something that I can help you out of Frozen. I just gotta find it.
Well, I mean, I hope
Well,
it's gonna
they
go
get
away.
they get a chance to take it back, but it's gonna be.
I know, but I think I have a spell that can cancel divine magical Jinhu effects on a person. I'm just trying to find it.
You're fine. I get a pass.
It is 12 successes.
So the
And
check is always
I
gonna
rolled
be...
really bad for that. I got like an 80.
Yeah, but you gave yourself like such a high
I gave
skill.
myself
Yeah.
the
Buff,
holy,
buff, buff,
holy
buff,
power.
buff, plus.
You're
plus,
like
plus,
in
plus.
your
There's only
god's
2
zone.
buffs this time.
Only.
All right, we're gonna come back without a Hote right now.
Oh.
So whatever you say to him falls on deaf ears, clearly.
I'm doing it wrong. There we go. All right, we're back. We're missing an Ahote. We're back. We're missing an Ahote. So Bajra is floating 40 feet in the air in an infinite space above her, and Ahote is frozen with his mind locked on her. Sirith, you technically are the only one that's capable of performing any actions. What do you want to do?
I found it. I'm gonna drag Var away from them, like a good 10, 15 feet away, and I'm gonna cast cancellation on Var to get rid of the effect.
You don't need a lot of successes on that, do you?
I think it's just any successes, so as long as I don't fail.
You don't have to beat your own TS, right?
Hello.
Equal to the PR. So if I upcast it 1 PR higher, it'll auto cancel it. So I'll just cast it at 1 PR higher. It'll cast it at 6. So far, you are able to move.
Thank you.
Make sure you take care of that fatigue because it's going to matter later.
Couldn't you just dispelled it just for her?
Mm-hmm.
It's permanent.
No,
Could I
it's permanent.
Permanent until dispelled.
Until dispelled.
So I could just dispel it?
You can dispel
But would it
it.
dispel it on all of them if I just did that?
It would.
So, okay. And then Hote, put Bajra down.
Sirith, is that you?
Yes,
Why am I frozen?
because I walked in on you guys acting like a bunch of grade schoolers.
He would have put the book down.
Where was this spell to save Ellen from unconsciousness so many times in the past?
Um, all I was doing was defending. Did you let me go so that I can untangle myself?
We need to go back and talk.
I'm like
Pause her
double
down.
frozen. We're just gonna see. All right. Let me just drop her slowly, moving her further away from me as I do so.
Alright, you come down a bit. He finally brings her down to where she's out of his range, just on the edge of it.
I'm gonna pick up the book and I'm gonna hand it to Var and I'm gonna say, Var, go put this on a shelf somewhere else for now.
Oh, I already had it. I'm gonna.
Oh, I thought it was on the ground.
Yeah,
No,
I'll go. Yeah, I had it. I'll go find a like a faraway shelf, hopefully, and I'll put it on a high shelf too, because I'm also tall. So hopefully,
The
we're
tallest
out.
among us.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
put it top of my reach.
Flex it.
And then after like 5-10 minutes has gone by, I'm gonna be like, are we okay? Are we not going to fight?
Are you children going to
I-
stop this now, or do I have to turn the car around and go home?
I've been okay. Unfreeze me so I can get untangled. So we can have whatever this important talk is.
I'm gonna
that we can leave.
untangle Ahote.
Before you unleash him?
Yes,
Okay.
My report.
you are
How do you
untangled.
do that if
We
it's
just
frozen?
need. He just can't move. I can untangle him. He's just unable to move. Now let's go back to it. Let's go back to everyone. Let's go back to Ellen. And let's just take a second and breathe. I don't know the context of everything that happened, but clearly it was book related. And like Var mentioned to me, like I had a bit of a hint of, if you get too far into the books here, you won't leave.
Oh, I want to
Which-
leave. I just wanted to
which
finish my
what?
book.
That after you finish the book, you won't want to leave.
No, I would have been fine. I'm not like
I'm gonna put Ahote to sleep.
Yes!
talking with you.
Yes!
No.
Alright, go ahead and make your
Night-night.
checks.
Sirith is on his last nerve, and you're just sassing him, and he's like, "Okay, we can we'll go bed."
Night, night.
Shut up.
Dad's fed up. Go to your room. Lock the door. Don't come out until morning.
Do I get a
You would-
roll?
You're
I'm pretty
grounded.
sure you would get a roll if you could move.
Well, no.
You would get
I
a roll
think-
to
I think-
dodge.
I don't think it's a dodge thing. You're using the ability.
Dreaming.
Dreaming, right?
Don't know which tier it is. It is.
Enough.
Epic. They gain a willpower.
Oh.
You roll a willpower and they get a wits check.
Oh, so I gotta roll wits.
Yeah, if
My
he was
willpower-
able to move, you'd have to make a touch attack first, and then if you were successful, then you get a willpower
That's 8
check.
successes.
So you need to make a wits check at a TS of 8, my friend.
Yeah, no. It's maybe 3 successes. I'm not even gonna
Night,
check.
Ahote.
You gonna use some heroic luck on that? Like you plowed through all your heroic luck, making me not able to do anything?
No, I'm okay with going to sleep.
You are so rude.
I'm so petty.
He wants
You
the
are
best thrills
so
of his
petty.
life.
When looking at you, I have
Mhm.
to not let you get the right to brag because I'll never hear it down.
And this is one that I
Everybody
have
else
to
is
wake you
okay.
from. Since you weren't willing to go to sleep, this is one that you have to roll after every day or be woken up. So
But do I get like as if I was sleeping stuff, like healing and fatigue?
Get all the
these are
perks.
the most beautiful and fulfilling dreams you've ever had.
Hell yeah.
He's dreaming that he won that
He's
fight.
asking if he gains the benefits of the normal
Yes!
how you guys normally do it.
I don't know if he would still gain the benefits because the benefits are for willing creatures
Yeah, you don't get
that I
Oh.
put into the willful.
You're
Ah,
just asleep. Asleep with no benefits. How do you feel?
I mean, still pretty good, but
All right, what
I-
do you want to do?
I'm gonna at that point I'm gonna drop the Durza that I had, and I'm gonna say, all right, let's take Hotep back and wake him up. This, why?
I was trying to explain it to him, and he wasn't gonna listen, so I had to I was trying to knock him out.
Let's
of all the
let's just go.
Who's carrying a Hote?
I'll carry him. I'm strong enough.
We're in my
Okay.
God's library. It's been like
I'm-
2 days, and you guys are just doing your best to embarrass me.
Listen. Your god library has some weird, fucked up rules that we weren't informed of getting here.
Do you think you'd have access to infinite knowledge without consequences?
I mean, your god seems pretty chill. Yeah, I mean, I figured you would have had some flex with it. Like, yeah, cool. We're gonna stay here. We're cool. But no.
We are cool. He's letting us stay here. It's not a thing normal people get to do. When was the last time you heard somebody talking about their trip to Odyrin's realm?
I mean, I thought you were gonna say when's the last time you talked to a god, which
That's not a fair point. We we actually talk to gods quite often.
me too. Speaking of which, I gotta go talk to mine. I don't know if she'll hear me in here. I'm going to pick up a Hote and nonchalantly throw him over my shoulder like a sack of potatoes. But I'll be nice and make sure his kilt stays down.
And then
You
I'm gonna
chose a kilt.
counter most of the fatigue that I've used with my deep breath skill. I'm just gonna compose myself for a second. Deep breath. Shenanigans.
Shenanigans would be a blessing. This is just pure outlandish. Just the fuck. Not saying I'm not enjoying it.
Sirith is only 50, and at this rate, he's gonna be like 90 before anything. Just age. He's mentally aging, guys. Come on.
It'll be alright. So I'm gonna follow you guys because I don't know where the fuck I'm going. I don't know how I got here.
I told Ellen to go to the librarian. I think
So while this has all been happening, Ellen, what have you been doing this entire 15, 20 minutes? That's taken an hour and a half to finally
Reading
get through
6 more
because
books.
neither
No, I'm
one of
kidding.
them want to give up and take,
Solved a lot quicker if he stopped using heroic luck. Let me knock him out.
Ellen is going to just stagger his way over towards the direction of the librarian. And excuse me, are you someone in charge? I need to speak to wow, words are coming slow to me right now. Librarian, I believe.
this blobbish figure kind of whips around, um, and kind of just says, "What's your?" It kind of stops for a second. It's moving very fast and stops. It goes, "What is your question?" And then it starts moving again.
Oh,
And you can hear in softness
disorienting.
around you various voices asking questions and it responding.
Wow, that's very efficient of you. Is there a place we can check books out? Um, take them with us to read later and then bring back at a later date. You know, if this is a library, I presumed that would be an option.
It stops. No, mortal, you may not take books from the vault. And goes back.
Oh. Is it safe to read the books in the vault? I was informed.
Comes around and goes, of course, reading the books is absolutely safe.
Oh. Okay, well. As soon as she gets back with my books, they were she when I met them. Throws me off. I'm going to sit here as soon as they get back. I'll just finish reading the books here then. They'll be here in a couple of minutes. Don't worry. And he'll just have a seat right next to the thing and just give me like.
It's how Ellen got a free dessert at a library.
The what?
It's how Ellen got a free dessert at the library because he made all the librarians feel bad. He got stood up by his date. So they gave him a free dessert.
She'll be here any minute. Don't worry.
After about 15 minutes, you kind of you finally begin to see Bajra kind of making her way through the various celestial beings here and other entities that are here, and on her shoulder she's carrying a Hote. Behind her, you can kind of see Var and Sierra kind of walking side by side behind them, kind of having a discussion between the two of them about how just ridiculous this has been. And take it away.
Bajra, did you have another blackout again? I thought you were done with that. What happened?
Actually, this one was Sierra's fault.
Sirith, what did you do?
They couldn't behave
this time. All right, Var, what happened? As the responsible member of the group, I'm trusting you to tell me what happened.
Very responsible, thank you.
I would like to see it proven then.
We have very different definitions of responsible.
Hote was reading the book.
I'll mention
I
that
believe.
Again, watch the cross communication.
Sorry.
Hote was reading the book. I believe Bajra tried to take the book. We walked in on them, presumably fighting. Sirith cast something to stop it. It more or less worked, and, well, Hote ended up asleep. And now we are finding you.
I'm sorry. Sirith, you can just cast something to make people stop fighting, and you've never used that to assist us in the past.
It's more of a everybody in the area stops moving and can't move for a while.
Right. I can see how that would be far less effective. Okay, yes, never mind. Carry on.
You've spoken to the librarian?
Yes. We cannot take the books with us. They are safe to read, though. So, could I have my books back, please?
No, that's not. No. It's safe as in it won't kill you, but it's not safe as in if you want to leave or be free. It's not a good idea.
Let me check with them. He'll go back over to the librarian. Excuse me.
Comes back around. Yes, mortal.
Yes. My individual over here says that if we read the books, we will never leave here. Is that true, or will we be able to read them like normal?
And it repeats. Those who wish to read the books will become will find themselves never wanting to leave as they gain more and more knowledge.
Ah,
You may not check out books, mortal.
I see. Well, thank
I'm
you very
growing.
much for your time and enjoy eternity. All right, that settles it. Librarian says we can read the books, but if we do, we don't get to leave, or something along those lines.
Yes, that's what I just said.
Why doesn't anybody ever believe that?
5 seconds ago, Ellen was like, I want to hear from Var. They're the one I can most trust. Var tells them a statement. I don't know if I can trust that.
I don't
Let me
know
go
about
get some backup on this.
See, you didn't tell me what I wanted to hear, so I'm gonna go over here and see if I can get what I want.
From the same source I got it from.
That was
All
the
right.
same energy as Mom, can I get a cookie? No. Dad, can I get a cookie? Sure, bud.
What would mom say?
Right?
What mom say?
Actually, my son does that. His mom will say no. He'll run up to me and I'll be like, "What did your mom say?" She said yes, and she'll be sitting right there in front of me, and I'm like, "You no, she didn't. She didn't say anything."
Try to finesse.
The ultimate hustle. You got to start young.
So I'm becoming ever more increasingly concerned for my siblings and their tendencies to wander. How do we get back to the table? How do we get back to the table where we left them?
It's not hard from where you are at the central portion because literally, I believe Var was like, "Hey, Ellen, go back to where we started, which would have been the table." So you guys have kind of found yourselves back at that same, except for over to the side is a little bit is one of the librarians is what we're gonna call them, and your siblings are nowhere to be found.
We have lost 5. Troublesome.
12, actually. We had a number of other individuals we brought with us.
I don't care about them. I care about my siblings.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Ahote would care about at least one of them.
Well, Kier is still there. Kier is there.
We brought Kier.
Kier is
Kier come
there.
with
So he's not interested in reading the books, and he's just kind of just been eating and socializing and hanging out and being very much the loving troll they once were, but in a more friendly, positive way than anything.
Okay. Now there's a problem. Kier, hold him. Hold him.
Kind of like holding him like a baby from arm's length. Sets him on the ground.
I'm actually heavy, okay?
Yeah, but not for a Fincanor. You're not. I mean, a Fincanor is twice your height.
No, I mean for Bajra, okay? I'm actually heavy,
Bajra's
alright?
kind of got.
Bajra's fucking swole, okay?
She's kind of like built like a brick house kind of thing. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Built
make
like
me feel
Rhea
better.
Ripley.
Say you shake while you're holding me.
No. How much do you weigh? How much do you weigh?
Let's not get into that. Let's just put him down.
Later. Hand him off. Need to go find my siblings and then we can leave. Okay,
Are you all going to go in different directions?
There's
no way you weigh 1,100 pounds. There is no way you weigh 1,100 pounds.
No.
Ooh. I put 173.
Oh, I can lift that without even breaking a sweat. You'll be alright.
Oh, I put that.
Like,
1,000.
In real life, Ahote, I could pick you up in one arm. You're okay.
Be alright.
You'll be alright.
It's safe to assume that there would be air spirits here, right?
Yes, very much so.
Can I listen to the air spirits and try to see if they saw any of the directions that any of the siblings could have gone?
Sure. I don't think there's a role for that, right? You just kind of tap into the.
I think it's a willpower check.
Oh, give us
TS.
a willpower check then.
Let me see what the TS is. It's a willpower check, TS4. Yep. Re-roll that. There we go. That's 6 successes.
They split about 17 hours ago after they couldn't find Bajra or anybody else for that matter, and have wandered into various dimensions, various parts of the library, and they've lost them.
That's no good.
So Sirith, after sitting there for a second, just kind of blanking and checking the spirits, he comes back into his body and he's like, "All right, your siblings are all over the library. They split up pretty heavily."
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 6. 6 siblings. Too many siblings. Lose track. There's 6 of them out there. Should we split up? Should we wake up Ahote, ask here, meet up back here?
And then the question becomes this: at what point are you going to tell your party members to knock them out if they don't come willingly? Because you know what happens if they are busy reading something.
I will go for Iktak, the oldest, under me. He might be the most.
Youngest.
Yeah, the oldest might be the most problematic whenever it comes to combat. So that'll probably be me. The others, they're kids. They're the twins. Twins are probably going to be the hardest one of the hardest because they love libraries. They love libraries.
Forgive me, but I don't think we'll have a chance in knowing who we're looking for. We're just gonna have to search, and whoever we stumble upon, we stumble upon.
That's fair.
That's true.
I'll keep an eye out for our other missing party members as well.
Shouldn't be too hard. I imagine there's not any other Rakas here.
Oh, there's Rakas
Right.
here.
Oh, never mind.
We just don't call him
Other
Odyrin.
sibling.
Right, they have another name for Odyrin.
Yanak. We call him Yanak. Alright, so I guess we just stick together, work as a group, don't not touch any of the books, but look for them.
You can touch the books. It's once you open them, they become addictive to you.
I thought we were going different directions. Cover more ground quickly.
We could cover ground like that. I mean, y'all seen them. Y'all know what they look like.
Right.
So, and as long as we don't read the books, I guess time's normal. Sure. So as long as we don't.
Time has always been normal. You've just been.
Yeah, but to us it's been weird.
Yeah.
Because we've been reading. So I guess we go. Oh my god, it's been so long since they could be anywhere. We should really have a way to communicate with each other over these long distances. Because they've been gone for hours at this point, then gods, they could be anywhere. Sirith, can't you just ask Odyrin to let us all, collaborate and
Collaborate and
leave
listen.
and listen? And just, like, okay, we're done now. We're cool. Thanks for letting us avoid the demon shit that's happening. We'd like to go now. So everyone we brought here, I mean, this is his house. He would know it better than anyone, right?
Yes, but I don't know if he would concern himself with that.
So you
We got
serve him,
ourselves
and
in here. We should probably. It's a little bit weird to get trapped somewhere and then be like, "Can you please let me out?" when we wanted to get in here to begin with.
I mean, if we're like guests in the house and it's like, all right, I'm gonna head out. Where's the door? You gonna walk me out?
Well, we know where the door is. We just don't.
Yeah,
know
but
where
not
somewhere.
everyone in our group gets the door. It's like you gotta call the kids out of the pool to leave.
Again, I think if you were in somebody else's house, that's up to you to figure out how to get in and out. They'll probably say goodbye to you, but they're
You
not
go over
gonna
to a
leave.
house party. Hey, I haven't seen my kid. Could you go find him for me?
Just
actually, I've been to so many house parties that happen like that.
am I just?
That's actually, yeah.
Can you call the kids from playing whatever their weird hide and seek game in the woods and just?
They're doing some sort of seance. I thought I saw him with a body. You can check on
Weird.
that.
It's up to you. Go and give it a shot.
You can ask, I guess, and I'll start praying to Odyrin. And I'll say, Odyrin, I thank you for allowing me and my companions to stay in your realm and read from your knowledge. But it is time for us to leave. If there's any way you could help us to find Vajra's siblings so that we may leave faster, that would be very appreciated.
Just say the rest of our party. We brought a lot of individuals here. We should probably not leave a bunch.
I imagine that most of the adult random people that we brought here, it's going to be a little bit hard to just kind of go randomly pinpoint them, especially when they didn't know about any of this, so they could have wandered off and read like a bunch of books already. Also,
I
Go
don't
ahead,
think
differentiate the Rakas that you took from Garuzox and any other Rakas in here.
I don't
Go
think,
ahead,
I think
do it.
some of them didn't come in. Pretty sure I only brought the party into the vault itself.
Oh. They're just waiting outside this whole time?
Well, let's think back on this. So you all arrived into his
Wait,
domain
no.
on that main
No.
island. Wait, hold on. Then
Look
he
here.
asked. Then the archangel said, come with me, and when you explicitly asked, does that include all of us? There was no response to that. Then when you guys left the plane, you all kind of like did your own thing. I think the island upon your arrival, Sierra turned into a fire dragon, but then Baja sprouted wings. Ellen kind of just did their thing. Ahote kind of did his thing, and then Var kind of did their thing. I don't remember anybody actually, to be honest with you, anybody actually concerning themselves with the whereabouts of everybody else.
Yeah, I think it was mostly just, we have liberated you. This is there's not bad in this realm. You guys are safe.
What I'm also talking about is like Bajra's brood and Car. So I think honestly, if we retcon this back, they are not in the vault.
They're still
Hoti
hanging out
did
around.
mention he was casting his power spell,
Air
his
jaunt.
yeah, and he was touching them with air jaunt to bring
I
them
know
over.
that.
But
don't-
we didn't specify that they came into the vault, just that we brought them to the gate.
Well, I know that the siblings are in for sure because after you ate that piece of
Right, so the siblings
whatever
are
thing.
definitely in. I don't know if
Oh,
anybody
yeah.
else is in. Maybe Car's in,
That's
but I don't
tr-
think anybody else would have gone in. So I think it's just Car and the siblings, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Right?
To be fair, if I were them and I had been pulled to a different dimension by a bunch of strangers, I would have just waited outside the door also.
Like, no, I'm good.
This
Thanks.
smells sus.
Right,
Probably
like
not as
so.
sus as the demons trampling across their land, killing everyone they knew and loved, but
That as far as they're aware of, we caused.
Nah, they
Not
I don't think they-
necessarily. Not
yeah, I don't think they can
necessarily.
make the logical jump there. That's a bit of a jump to make. I don't think even we have made that jump.
I mean, weren't they present when, the demon said, "Where's the bitch?" and then we fought, and then a bunch more demons came?
Not the ones that you ported over here. No, you just were grabbing random citizens coming out of their houses as the demons kind of like came over in a wave to take you guys on because apparently stun locking one demon was enough to piss off a number of them.
Who'd have thought?
wombo combo, motherfucker. That's amazing.
So you can stun lock all of us.
Yeah.
So
So I think we
don't-
still have to worry
Yeah,
about
because they're
siblings
outside.
being here and
It was
wandering.
just
Still have
siblings.
to worry about the siblings, right?
Yeah, we do. Damn it! I was hoping we were gonna get out with them
So
all being
you
outside.
then make a prayer to Odyrin. Hey, we're ready to leave. Can you bring everybody here? Give me a divine knowledge. No, give me a convince check.
Convince your god.
Let's focus on that. We're gonna focus on that convince. That is after the focus. 9 successes. Yeah.
Why should I bring them to you when they are very happy reading their various stories, as are most entities here? Why should I let their souls and let them return? They are safer here than they are anywhere in your mortal realms. Granted, they will be mine forever, but they are safe.
So, Bajra,
We gotta talk.
Yes.
you did technically make a good point. Odyrin said that they are technically the safest they can be here. He has no interest in helping us with this, in other words.
I worry about their ability to leave, though. Because if
That's not-
something happens to them and something happens to me,
I think once they've
That-
read enough, they wouldn't really care anymore.
that's the part I have an issue with. I appreciate the fact that they're safe here, and I would love for them to be safe here, but I know they're reading and they're going to get stuck here. I want to see if I can talk to Lear, because maybe she has some sway.
The gods do her bidding.
Call mommy and tell her to talk to daddy about the kids.
Call her to, like,
Listen, Dad's had custody for every weekend is supposed to be a swap off. You're not doing it.
Supposed to
This
be
is
a
a
swap. And I mean, just I don't. It's. I'll give it a shot. And I'm going to take out my sword.
I
And
have the power. Oh,
I'm
wait, wrong universe. Sorry.
going to take out my sword, and I'm going to pray to Lear, and hopefully she hears me because I don't know how loud this god radio is. That's how prayers work, right? It's radio signals.
You gotta tune into the frequency.
Get tune it in.
switch off of AM to FM.
Yep.
Or
I'm
USB.
I'm gonna reach out to Lear. My lady, I'm not sure if you can hear me in this place. However, I am thankful for Yanak's hospitality in welcoming us to this place. However, and he makes a good point that my siblings would be safer here. However, I need to know that they'd be able to leave. So, as my patroness, I would feel comfortable if you were able to take them to your realm and keep them safe there.
Convince check.
Okay. What's my convince? Pretty good. Ooh! 12.
Pretty convincing.
I'm very convincing. And Odyrin and Lee are fucked.
Yeah, they are compatriots.
They are.
Um,
What's the word that you use? It's a great word.
I forget. I've written it down. That's why.
Hold on. I'll get it. I'll get it. Don't worry about it.
Star-crossed lovers.
No, they're not star-crossed lovers. They are cohorts.
Yeah.
They're that
Oh,
couple from the
consorts.
TV show that never
Consorts,
gets.
Consorts.
They're the couple from the TV show that never gets together but is always doing it.
They're totally the vibe of having a good book whenever it's raining just right.
Where are you praying? Are you in the vault in the middle, in where the feast kind of happens, and you just kneel down with your sword up or in the ground, and you start to make this prayer in the middle
Yep.
of Odyrin's most holiest of holies?
Yep.
So disrespectful. And so it just lets it
I'll
happen.
give you balls for
I don't worship him.
You gotta give it to you.
I got a reputation to maintain, and it's loyalty to one
few
god.
Moments pass as everybody's like holding their breath, waiting. Did she get a response? And even the celestial beings around you and other entities gasp as they kind of move back as the presence of Lear herself appears in the vault in the area of where you're at.
Blasphemy.
She goes, haven't been here for a while. Thank you for the invite. The moment she steps into this domain, Odyrin appears next to her and just looks at her like, what are you doing here? She turns to Odyrin and says, I have been invited after how many thousands of years? He goes, it's not been that long. We were just got together yesterday. She looks. Yes, I know. But my divineness has called for me. So let me deal with her for a moment and kind of looks down and says, so you asked me to take your siblings into my realm for all eternity?
Well,
Mute.
and when their time comes, I would rather them go to your realm.
Well, I mean, you do realize that when you come to the celestial realms, that mortals either come as spirits that have arrived here, or those foolish enough to arrive in their mortal coils tend to never leave any of the realms.
So this seems to be the case.
So you have a choice. I will gladly accept them into my host for immortality. For immortal. For what's the word for immortality? Not immortality.
Eternal.
For eternal. For all eternity. Or I can send them back to Telos in the war-stricken areas of your homeland.
They
Safely.
just hitch a ride with us.
I can't guarantee if it's. I can safely bring them there, but I can't guarantee that it'll be as safe as you want it to be for your siblings. She looks at you, snoring, snaps her fingers. Quiet. Odyrin kind of looks at her and goes, are you done yet? She obviously doesn't know what she's actually doing. She goes, just give the mortal a moment to comprehend the consequences of this decision.
If you can get us, at least them, at least safely back to Talos. However war-torn it is, I just need them to be safe.
Roger, now you're not even making sense to me.
Your definition of safe.
Alive.
Well, I can get them there alive. That's easy to do. But you're asking me to move them into where? Odine's like, this is enough. You have interrupted. Look at everybody staring at you now. And she kind of looks over at everybody. Goes, I've at least improved the area. And he just stammers back like,
Then, if you can get them down there alive, I trust in their abilities to survive.
well, but it's also their choice to go alive, isn't it? Odine's like, that is correct. They have been reading books for the last while, and they seem to be very content. Oh, Lear looks just. It's okay. Relax. We'll figure it out. You'll be fine, Odyrin. And Odyrin just stammers again. He's like a kid kicking a, being called out. Like,
Nervous? My oath to you was to protect them.
they will be protected for all eternity.
I need them back as safe keeping for the sake of Garduzox. However, in case something happens to me.
I shall hope nothing happens to you. You are one of my demigods.
I hope not. And
Enough
But-
is enough, Odyrin speaks out loudly. Lear, we'll talk about this later. And kind of waves his hand, and she just kind of goes, well, sorry. He looks down at you. Fine. Just leave my realm. And with that, you guys find yourselves on all of you, in a pastoral, like, outcropping in the mountains overlooking down into Garduzox. At the same time, Var, you can see down into the kingdom of Sedehak. And there you can see dark clouds gathering, almost as a warning to what's happening in Garduzox. Storms are brewing. You find yourselves all in this pasture. And then, as a lingering, resounding note in Sierra's head, you may not return for a year.
I never put back the book about my sister or Bajra's mom because I wasn't done with them. I intended after this entire thing to go over the book with Bajra's mom.
Great. You go to look for the book, it's not there. It's his property.
Can't take him. You can't check out books from his library.
Check out books from the library. And you guys find yourselves on this like a pastoral kind of like overhang or overlooking or plateau. And we will end tonight's session there. Until then, this has been Team Chaos.
Yeah.
Rightfully named, because I have no control of what they're going to do and what's going to happen. I try my best. But occasionally, more often than I admit, they throw me a curveball. But we'll see what happens. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We're going to go ahead and drop it off to... I'm going to make them suffer.
Oh boy.
They will be last. We'll start with Ellen. Well, at least I don't know. Team Chaos. Who knows what's going to happen? Probably roll D5 and go, oh, D4.
D5.
Hi, I'm Markham. I forgot my own name for a moment there. I play Ellen. And I'm gonna pass it over to the well-behaved, although still frozen one, Var.
I'm frozen? Am I frozen?
You were behaved, but you still got... No, I was
Oh!
saying, you're
Okay.
behaved, but you got put in timeout.
They got hit with crossfire.
Okay.
Out of
I'm
the-
Nas. I play Var. I'm gonna pass it to Bajra.
I love Haz's outros so much. They're great. Oh my goodness. I am sulky to the internet. And Bajra and Legends of Kralis. I guess you can find me on TikTok. I don't post so much anymore, but I'm gonna make some more Bajra content here in a bit once I get my new tusk fitted. My brother in chaos. And my sparring partner of the day.
I am Nico, and I play Ahote, and I enjoyed very much being a brat today.
You absolutely were.
And I, in my slumbering sleep, am going to dream of passing it over to Sirith.
Hey everybody, I'm Moss. I play Sirith. You can find me on Discords all over the place. I'm in all sorts of Discords. And I think that the most important thing we learned tonight is you should never take your friends to your god's library because they'll do their absolute damnedest to embarrass you and just the worst.
Yeah.
I got a thing. I think what we really learned
What would we really learn?
is that Sirith doesn't like us learning.
And with that, stay safe, stay healthy, and as always, stay legendary, people. We will be back next Friday night for something of a game role play. You know, we have every time I try to get us into combat, we never end up in combat. We end up actually playing each other more than anything. So there's the TikToks that are out there where it's like, hey, so what did you do? We had 2.5 hours of combat. Really? How did it happen? It was two players who just went at it for 2.5 hours. Didn't you intervene? I tried. I tried to pull in other players to intervene.
I'm using heroic log. This could have been over hours ago.
All you had to do was
don't
talk.
have any heroic flag
Had you not pulled your punches and just said, "I'm just gonna whoop his ass. I'm just gonna beat him now."
I was
Or
doing
actually
it non-lethal.
talk.
Until then, goodbye, friends.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Hi, everyone.
Remember, you're not a fish.
You are not a fish.
Oh my gosh.
You are not a fish.